Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. I don't know why I find myself quite awkward right now. I think it's because it's awfully quiet in my house. And I think that's because I don't have like the ceiling fan super strong or anything like that. I don't know why. I feel like I shouldn't be speaking loudly. But hello, Quartz, and hello, everybody else who's like lurking out there. Hello, welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is I, Lance. And hi, hello. We're back. Hello. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing fine. I'm a bit sleepy, but that's me most times. And that's me when I'm just starting stream. I swear to God, like the first few minutes of stream is always like this. It's me just rambling because I'm like not in the mood for stream quite yet. Well, mood is maybe not the right word. I'm not in the headspace for stream. I know that I started stream and eventually it's gonna turn more, normal. Maybe I should put on headphones. Maybe that like changes things from how I feel them. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. On Monday when I was doing music, I always make music with headphones because it just sounds nicer. But I sort of got, I think it also helps me hear my thoughts better. Yeah, because I don't want to be super loud, right? I don't want to be super loud. And because I don't want to be super loud, I tend to maybe not speak loudly. And the noises outside really distract me. And I can't really do anything about the noises outside. And I think the ceiling fan kind of helped before because I would have it at the max speed because we need that. But since it's not hot anymore, I don't need the ceiling fan all the way up. So I'm having to like accustom to a different style. So I think maybe headphones are the way to go for now. Yes, because all of a sudden I put on headphones and it doesn't feel as awkward anymore. It's strange. It is strange. I thought that this wouldn't be the case, but no, I think I do like streaming with headphones more. And that's awesome because in the best case scenario, actually, I can even turn on what is it? I could even turn on audio monitoring for the microphone, which means I could hear myself. I cannot do that with okay, now never mind. Monitor and output on OBS is fine and all. And there isn't any noticeable delay to my voice though. That it is good. It is good. It is slightly, ever so slightly out of phase, which means I hear myself doubled almost, but it's not enough that it doesn't let me speak. There's like this problem. It's not a problem. There's this thing that if you hear yourself speaking, but like delayed, it messes up with your brain and you cannot talk anymore. That doesn't happen with the monitoring in OBS. What it might happen though, is it might happen if I turn on the filters that I have. Like real quick, let me turn on the glitchy voice. Don't worry, I'm not gonna permanently put this, but okay, no, never mind. I can still hear myself quite nicely and it doesn't really bother me too much when it comes to speaking. So that's good. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna set it up like that. It's a bit confusing. In theory, you shouldn't be hearing me double. In theory, hopefully. With the way I handle things, you shouldn't be hearing me doubled right now. It should just be me that I hear myself. In theory. Also, hi Spia and welcome on in, and presumably bye because it's a bit late for you. Is that so? But welcome on in. Regardless, I hope you have a wonderful day. Where's my microphone? Let me put it back to monitor off so that way I don't have to hear myself speak. There we go. I can hear myself speak. The thing is hearing myself speak again. It's late, but I got a bit of time today. Oh, hell yeah. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. No worries. There is no rush. There is no obligation to stay. If you have your own responsibilities, I completely understand, as always. I keep saying that I gotta do an earlier stream because there's a couple of you that are available earlier. And I want y'all to feel included in some capacity as well. But I keep I keep not being able to, not because I don't have the time or anything like that. I'm not particularly busy. It's just that I think I've settled into too much of a routine with stream at 5 for me, that I almost do everything in the free time that I have, thinking that by 5 I'm gonna be busy. It's strange. It's strange. Maybe it's better if I like do something to fix that, but I'm not entirely sure what to do yet. I want to stream earlier sometimes. I used to do it quite frequently too. But nowadays it's just all 5 p.m. my time, because 5 p.m. is very comfortable for me. It gives me a lot of time to just mess around and do other things. But at the same time, earlier streams is also fine. I can start stream earlier and end earlier, and then I have more free time afterwards. It's like literally the same thing. Well, not literally, but it's almost the same thing. Regardless, we have stuff to do today, and that stuff is Genshin Impact. We should go back to the game. Hold on, let me actually open the game first. Time is an illusion. It definitely feels like an illusion. It absolutely feels like an illusion, and I hate it. I hate it because just yesterday I thought this was you know what it is? I cannot believe we're in April already. I do not want to believe that we're a fourth of the year done already. Like, what the hell? That doesn't seem right to me. You know? That's what I hate to hear. I hate to hear the fact that April has begun and that is a fourth of the year. I'm sorry to say, but eventually you would have come to the same realization that I did. And that is, April is the 4th month of the year, and the year has 12 months. Therefore, we're a fourth of the way done through the year. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry if this is how you came to that realization. But it is what it is. Oh, you know what's great about headphones? I can actually hear the music quite clearly now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so great. Ooh. I don't know how much you can hear it. You guys can hear the audio. I hope it's fine. But I can hear it and it's great. I was got late to work on Monday because I screwed up daylight savings. Oh, you guys also have that? We don't. It annoys me. Daylight savings annoys me for when I'm doing schedules. Because I always have to think that, okay, this time zone is usually 1 hour before me, but now that it's daylight savings, it's actually 2 hours before me. So it always confused me. Also, hi, sewer plant. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We just got started. We're just debating time and how it is an illusion, and how daylight saving sucks, and how... What else? What else was the... Oh yeah, that we're a fourth of the year done. we're a fourth of the year. We're done through with a fourth of the year because it's already April, and we were struggling a little bit to process that. Time is an illusion, and let's make things make sense. I know, and you know what I say? Living in the moment is making time make sense. That's my wisdom for today. Also, I figured out this puzzle. I figured out these things. It's actually quite fun. You have to like rush this, and then you have to chase it. But like he'll run away from you. What the hell? Okay, the rocks. I wasn't aware of the rocks coming here. Come on. Come on. Okay, this is actually quite fun. I actually quite like this. Come here. Come here, you piece of shit. Where are you? Wait, where'd you go? Wait, where'd you go? What? Oh, wait. Did it leave the marking? Wait, where'd he go? Am I stupid? Oh, I am stupid. Give me the thing. Cherish the decay. Let time rule over the mortals and let the gods emerge. That is very super villain speech. I like it. Where? Wait. Where? What the fuck? Where the thing? Am I supposed to fight this guy? I'll do it, but I'm confused. Oh, you took all my friggin' energy. Got a bit carried away there. Oh, don't worry. I appreciate a well thought of monologue. I'm just confused as to what to do with this bastard. I thought it was just the... Oh god. I thought it was just a... Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Never mind, this has nothing to do with the... This has nothing to do with that. The Saurians, the new Saurians are quite fun. It also took me a while. Clearly, it's taken me a while right now because from what I remember, you have to like... From what I remember, you have to like find a little graffiti that they settle in. But I don't know where that is. If supposedly they're already done. I'm confused. I don't know where it went. Am I supposed to just go up there? Maybe? What? What? Huh? 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 You didn't drop a chest or anything, so I don't believe we're done with this. What if we break this? Was this the same puzzle? Huh? I can't tell. Was it a short breaking behind the breakable roll? It was, but it went all the way up there. Where? Huh? Okay. Wait, that also opened up a... That also opened up a thing here. We can do this. No, back. There we go. Where does this go? This is absolutely not what we're supposed to be doing. I want to finish the Varesa quest. But it just circled through to throw you off. I guess it did. Oh wait, could I have like seen this? Could I have seen like this thing here? I forget the name of these things. Could I have seen one of those things up there in the rock? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, small little detour done. Small little detour done. Let's go. There's some weak on that. Yeah, she's just chilling. She's like gets on her bike and boom. It does nothing. Also, hi Eris, welcome on in. Hello. Oh my god, we got a... Whoa. Have you ever seen Mavika fly? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Only ever was Milani or Saurian than that. I didn't have Milani, so Mavuika is literally the first time I'm able to do that. With a character and not a Saurian, so there's that. I do like it though. It's fine. It's maybe a bit underwhelming, but I guess that's just... I guess that's just like a thing. What am I trying to say here? Because like, sure, you indwell a Saurian and it still looks the same. You just like... You indwell it, get into the way thing, the spirit way thing. And you can put down your controller almost. There's not much to do. Don't have any Nadlin characters yet? Well, that's fine. Like, if you don't want any... If none of the Nadlin characters, like, seemed interesting to you and you don't, like, pay too much attention to the, you know, end game and all that kind of stuff, that's probably fine. Genshin is easily enjoyable either way. That's where we're gonna go. Okay, hold on. What is it saying? Happy with my Venti and Raiden? Yeah, they'll carry you hard. I wish I had Venti. Venti always comes around Venti always comes around in like times where it's not good for me to pull on him. They really hate me for that. 11 million new record for the last 3 months. Let's go. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you dropping by and saying hi, Spiad. I got Venti in 2022. I could have gotten Venti during launch, but it's a funny story actually. I think I told this before on stream, but you know, not everybody always hears it. When I first started playing Genshin, it was my first gacha, so I was not aware of gacha practices and different banners and all that kind of stuff. I didn't get it. So I used to see this banner, which, mind you, looked different in 1.0. This banner had Diluc, Jean, and Mona, I think. No, Diluc, Jean, and someone else. Front and center. And I thought that this banner, I thought that you could only get those characters in this banner. It's like, imagine if I were looking at this banner and I thought that you could only get Chi-Chi, Kaching, and Mona on this banner. That's what I thought. Like, I'm a day one player, never played any gacha in my life. I look at Mona, for example, and I'm like, Mona looks cute. I want to get Mona. I'm going to pull on the banner that has Mona in it because I don't like Varesa. That was my thought process. So I pulled on this banner a lot. I pulled on this banner a lot without realizing that, in fact, you could get the same characters here with a chance of getting the limited one. I completely misunderstood the concept of gacha banners. So I pulled a bunch on this one, and I ended up missing my chances to get Venti. I had Jean too. Also, welcome in, Lenny. Hello, hello. I did end up getting Jean though. Jean ended up being my first ever limited my first ever 5-star. That's crazy. Like if we look at the character archive here, where is it? Oh yeah, here. If you look at the character archive and we filter the Anemo ones, and we go to Jean, look at that. She joined my party on October 26th, 2020. Started playing in 2023. Hey, no, we're not judging. Anytime that we start is a good time. The Genshin is still pretty popular, so it's not like it's a bad thing to have started late. Even if they explain it to you specifically at the beginning of such an info dump, you could easily miss it or misunderstand it. Yeah, especially as someone that doesn't know anything about gacha. Nowadays, I'm pretty familiar with most gacha terminology, but like when I first started playing Genshin, this was all new to me. So when I saw that character, I was like, well, I guess you got to pull on this to get those characters, right? Not quite. I didn't quite understand the mechanics. And Jean ended up being my first 5-star, which is crazy because I really like Jean and I wanted Jean. Only got Jean and Diluc actually, but yeah. Jean ended up being my first one, and I think she's at C1 actually. I think I ended up getting two Jean copies eventually. Oh no, she's at C2, so that's awesome. I forgot. I don't remember when I got the second one, but that's awesome. And the only gachas I've ever played have been Hoyo ones instead of Genshin 2. That is, I feel, a lot of people experiences with gacha. Given how popular Genshin became, it makes a lot of sense that a lot of people got into gacha games or started playing gacha games or just played only one ever gacha game, and that was Genshin. That just makes sense. You played Honkai Impact in 2019? Oh my god, that's crazy. I didn't even know. Wait, no. I did know of Honkai Impact in 2019. I knew of it. I hadn't played it. I am a huge Honkai Impact fan now, but that's only because I discovered this whole universe through Genshin. So that's cool to hear that that you started playing way back then, like before Hoyo was a household name in the gaming industry almost. Yeah. I could have started playing Honkai way back then because I remember seeing a lot of what is it? A lot of commercials that YouTubers did for it, and I'm like, that looks like a cool game. And then I never paid much attention to it for some reason. I think it's because I dismissed it as only a mobile game. I don't know when the PC version of Honkai Impact came out. But I couldn't have played it on my phone because I had a very shitty phone back in the day there, so not like I could have done anything. So a friend played at school and it was so cool that a friend never went past Mondstadt, but they 100% the map in a year. It's like a lot of people kind of just like did that, honestly. In my case, Mondstadt is what? mostly 100%. At most, these other areas are not at 100%. But this was after a few years of playing. I never like rushed any of the content. Hell, if you want to know something funny, that's how I never rush any content. I still haven't even started this event. This event is going to be done in like a couple of weeks, and I still haven't started it. I'll do it in my own time. I truly do not give a crap. And this will take a while. It's a good thing that they give you like a few months to complete this, because yeah, I will complete it eventually, but it's not like I'm not in a rush. We will complete this though first, because essentially that's what we're doing, right? We're about to finish this act, which is right there. So let's go do that. I don't think she got past 50%. I got 100% the entire map along with Sumeru. Ooh, I'm more lazy. I think that's what ends up happening to any Genshin player, really. There's a ton of content, and eventually you kind of just burn out on it, and you kind of just become more lazy. What that could happen, what that means is that either you end up dropping the game, or you become like me, where you don't play the game as much as you used to, but you still play it a lot, you know? Because I still open the game, I still play it every day. I still do a little bit of stuff every day, right? Whether it's advancing a little bit on some quests, doing a little bit of exploration. I still play the game every day. So it's not like I've abandoned it. But there was a point in my life where I would play this game for a lot more hours on end. So I think that's what a lot of people ended up doing. And depending on who you asked, that was enough to make them drop it, or maybe they come back every now and then. Who knows? Everyone plays differently. Or so better, my 4-year-old iPad. It's an iPad Pro, really? I'm surprised. I thought that the game was really well optimized for mobile devices. In fact, I tried to play it on my phone, and it's a Samsung Galaxy S22, and it was fine. It was generally fine. It's just awkward to play without a controller, though. I just do my dailies to that into something interesting, been more into Star Rail recently. See, there's also a lot of that. Like, people move to other games as well. That's what I've realized in the gacha game communities. Like, people become very loyal to one specific game, and if they don't enjoy the game anymore, they move to another one. It's strange. Final look now. Don't worry about it. I very much appreciate you hanging out. I hope you have a great look. Very much appreciate it. You have an S22 Ultra? Well, that should run better then. The S22 Ultra is like a sick-ass phone. It's a bit old nowadays, but... Well, not a bit old. It's a few years old at this point. But it's still an amazing phone. I suppose it should run well. But yeah. Let's do the quest, shall we? I don't even remember what was the last thing we did. Did we participate in the kneading contest? Or are we about to participate in the kneading contest? Is that what's going on? No, that's not the one that we need to complete. I forget what it was. Hold on. I think we're supposed to go participate in the thing. There's a... Oh, right. We picked a bunch of fruits and mushrooms and all that on her. I started on launch, and 2021 I had an S9. Yeah, the game would have probably struggled on that. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Oh, I remember this guy. This guy shows up in like the story quest, I think, doesn't he? Is this the boss? Yeah, this is the chief. I'm pretty sure he showed up before, right? Did he not? I don't remember him having that luchador mask. I think it would be funny if I tried unearthing my old Genshin account, but I don't want to have Wi-Fi and dealing. The game's gonna murder my data. It is a lot. It is a heavy game. I think it's like 100 gigabytes. It is 100 gigabytes. Well, in mobile, I think it's actually a bit less. In mobile, it's like super compressed. I don't know how the hell they... The fact that Genshin runs on a phone is wizardry to me. Yeah. I have no idea how they do it, but it does. They do it. Yeah, on PC, it's a lot heavier, though. PC is like 100 gigs. If you go into this, you hear a little of the quest. What the hell is it, by the way? That's a big ass corn. That's a big ass piece of corn. Holy shit. That's as big as a human. Dude, proportions in this game are crazy. Oh, hey, Varesa little sign. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Promotional board. Banquet welcome becomes a battlefield. Appetite square off an epic feast showdown. On full swing. She emerges as champion whenever she enters the competition. Is that why so many challenges come here to ask around? That is pretty corny, if you guys. Yeah, that is pretty corny. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying. We are here. Is Varesa sleeping? Sitting down. Is she? I don't know. Wait, she was asleep? Oh, that's adorable. Competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach. Is that a smart thing to do? Is that what competitive eaters do? Oh, look at that. She's confused. We're matching again. Firing up the ovens as we speak. Okay, no more confused. Oh, that's cute. You'll have to pay for the food if you don't finish. I guess that's valid, huh? I guess that makes sense. Wait, my expenses? Oh, what being the hero does to a motherfucker, huh? Basically, that does mean we get to eat it for free, yes. Very generous, yes. Oh, this music that's playing here is the song that plays in the Travail teaser. The one with the castanets. That's great. I love that song. We're hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. Really? Huh. So the volcano has some sort of connection to the abyss. I know that one of the quests will take you into the volcano. I think it's the little guy's quest. So that's interesting. Yeah, Varesa was busy, I hear. I think she fell asleep again. Oh, she's so eepy. Really now. Once the Fire Archon did our thing, we were able to smash them into smithereens. Not the brick. No! Always a funny thing when that happens. It was probably to hold up around the stadium. Wait, hold us up? So we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium. Ah. They were clever then, huh? They were holding the toughest warriors in here. I don't believe I've heard the name Tolan before. Brings disaster, but also opportunity. Right, supposedly the land here is actually very good. That's what I remember from Varesa's little patch thing. Yeah. Well, you guys are indeed ballsy to live in the foot of a volcano, an active volcano. Is she falling asleep somewhere? Someone must have called? Nah. She followed the scent of the food? Like sleepwalking? Where'd she go? Field fungal traces. Ah. I think she is actually. I think that would be the entrance to the kitchen, right? Oh my god. She's literally doing the cartoon thing where they just float alongside the smell of good food. An intense energy around. Oh my god, her aura. A few more minutes. I wish I could see it. I don't know what it is. I couldn't see it. They didn't model it. I believe you, but I didn't see it. I love for a bit because I want to play how I figure out how to definitely legal PS2 games from PS3. Ah! You're very welcome to do so. I very much appreciate you hanging out. Also, hi, Azzy. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We just started the Varesa quest, or Act 3 of it, I guess. It's not really Varesa's quest. It's like the tribe quest. But it's essentially Varesa's quest. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Bowl of stew in my hand. Trying to get Jansen accidentally got Varesa even though it was 50-50. That happens. That does tend to happen. It's what people never say. It's what people never recommend. What was it? It's what people never recommend pulling for specifically 4 stars. Because you might just get lucky when you least expect it. That's what happened to me when I was trying to get Chevreuse, and I learned my lesson. So now if there's a 4-star that I would like to get, in a 5-star banner that I would not like to get, then I don't pull, sadly. But did you get any Janssen at least? Because when I pulled for Chevreuse all the way back then, I didn't get a single Chevreuse, and they ended up winning 50-50 early to Raiden. So I've had a good Electro DPS since Raiden. I already have her best support since you have C1 Shen Yun. Yes, that is great. You're pretty much set with that, honestly. You can pretty much make her work with that. I want to make an overload team with Varesa just because I want to make an overload team. Gives me an excuse to play Chevreuse as well. So I'm probably going to be looking into that. But yeah, you can absolutely make her work with Shen Yun. Who else is going to be competing? Is it just me and Varesa? I thought it was a meat skewer. Completely useless when I'm hungry? I know a lot of people like that. You need more food to make up for it. Right! You do. Jansen did mention it. Yeah, Jansen did mention how she literally needs to eat more food. And you get Electro DPS who isn't Raiden because Raiden has been at the kind of the back burner for a while now. That's completely valid. That happens a lot with my characters as well, that I really like to use them, but I don't get too many chances to use them because they were good when... I mean, they're still good. They never stop being good. But the new characters come out and I'm excited to try the new characters, so I start playing the new characters more than the older characters. So yeah. It's why I like Imaginarium Theater doing the thing they do with their roster selection. It forces me to use characters that I haven't used in a while, and I like that. But I do admit I will recognize that I'm in a quote unquote privileged position because I have a ton of characters that I could use, and I can mix and match willy-nilly. It feels like Imaginarium Theater was made for players like me who just have been collecting characters left and right and building as many as them as possible to form as many possible teams. So yeah, I'm really into Imaginarium Theater just for that. It's still a bit tedious, but it works. Alright, trying to get these emblem pieces. It's been cursed. Yeah. I'm the first limited 5-star. I mean, Raiden Hyperbloom is fantastic. Raiden Hyperbloom is really freaking busted. So yeah. I mean, you do know you can what is it? What's the crafting artifacts in here called? You do know you can strongbox the emblem set now, right? In theory, it should make it easier to get good pieces, in theory. Yeah, how long? Also, who else is gonna participate? Jesus Christ. Try gotten anything decent? It's like my listeners forever cursed. Damn, that's like me with Crimson Witch. I never really got a decent Crimson Witch piece. Whether it was because of or I never got a great Crimson Witch piece. But I've gotten some like okay ones. I don't think I've ever gotten a pyro damage Crimson piece. No, I don't think I've ever gotten a crit piece in the Crimson Witch set. So yeah, I'm focused on other DPS characters. Yeah, that's completely understandable. The other nice thing about Hyper Bloom is that it's really easy to build. We're ready? We're ready? Oh, there are other people. Got it. Okay. Well, then let's see. Do I have to do something or is it just a cutscene here? Did they like make some kind of minigame for the eating competition? That would be fun. I don't imagine they did. Oh my god, Varesa's plate is gigantic and everybody else's is smaller. I think, if I saw it correctly. Reminds me of gaming and I love playing him in the Abyss. And he's just like, yeah, it is. It's a plunge character. I'm glad that they're still doing plunge characters because it's an archetype that they are kind of just, you know, they kind of revealed with Gaming and Shen Yun. So I'm glad that they're still like giving us characters like that because Shen Yun, in my case, it's pretty fun to play. I haven't built Gaming, but I've heard like the trial times that I've used him, he is really fun to play. But Shen Yun, in my case, makes every team fun. For a while, when Shen Yun first came out, I played Plunge Dillik. And if I get a chance to play Plunge Dillik, I try. It's really fun. 300k per plunge is great. Holy crap. I don't think I could even hit that many those numbers with my Dillik. So your Gaming must be really well built. That is a lot. That whole food plate is bigger than Paimon. And yeah, Varesa does have a bigger plate than everybody else. Oh my god, that's 3 Varesas. What animal is even that big? 2 levels, regular challenge and the Varesa challenge. She's in her own tier. Okay, I love this. I love this little graphic here. Only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. So is Varesa competing with herself? Yeah, she's the only one that can finish it. I just want to stand on because you might synergize pretty well with Gaming. Yeah, it revolves around moving around, so plunge characters would indeed be a great choice. Or someone like Chlorinde as well. Through her skill, Chlorinde moves a lot as well. So yeah, any fast moving character in any direction is good with Janssen. So yeah. So what's the challenge for Varesa then? Just beating her previous record? Really now? Breeze through the normal level? Varesa was even more? Okay. I didn't have the Pyro Archon as a big eater, but I guess it makes sense. I wonder have her for Kenichi. Yeah. Kenichi and Janssen make a lot of sense as well. That is true. You free him from Circle Impact. That is true. Our Archon covers all expenses of the weary inn the night before the pilgrimage. Each time Varesa's staff would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. They thought there was a fraud going on here. Some money laundering. She figured she was shown to be a really big eater in her story quest. I don't remember that. Wow, I really forgot. Damn. It hasn't been long since I played it too. It makes sense though then that the only one that might have come close is Mabuika. Let's just go for it. You can make an attempt. Oh, I like this. This is cute. This is a cute. Whoops, I meant to hide this. This is a good one. You can even tell the difference there. Yeah. And before we go to the stadium in Cirque, where she takes us to the canopy to have dinner with her. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I think Paimon even makes a comment this the feast that they give them that she pays for. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's true. Those are eating noises. Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum. Musher musher. Yeah. Those are. That's not a burp. That was like a cup. That's not a burp. Paimon taps out. Oh my god. And Varesa's just happy. Look at her. What the fuck is that girl made of? She named dressed Varesa. Really? I think I even streamed the... Oh, no, I didn't stream the Mavuika quest. I don't think I streamed the Mavuika quest. I think I played that on my own. So we can't really go back to check. Usually when I'm playing story-related things on my own, I tend to miss small little details. But I do remember Varesa being mentioned, yes. I do remember Varesa being mentioned. Not specifically there, but I do remember Jansen mentioning her at some point. This enemy's too strong. Yep, not even possible. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. Still looks like you ate quite a lot though. With a 10% increase in portion size. Holy crap. I'm gonna shock how much Mavuika can eat, but Varesa can eat way more than she can. Yeah, clearly. No shot, Varesa can eat way more. Her metabolism is literally insane. Like, what the fuck? I feel like she's the most unrealistic character in Genshin. Which is funny because every character in Genshin is unrealistic. But that for some reason, I think this is what makes Varesa the most unrealistic character in Genshin. Are you okay? Yeah. You feel bloated or like you're gonna throw up? Satisfied. Could you keep going? I wonder what her limit is. Like, has she ever gone through a point where she just kept eating? Because that was a meal. That was a specific plate of a specific size prepared for Varesa specifically. Like, what's her limit? If she's like... I wonder if she still has room for more. Like, bring her to a place that constantly gives her food and see how much she can eat. Like, we need to know the ceiling. But you are. The Jansen is almost done. Varesa has a decent set of catalysts and just some level 1 materials. I don't think I have a... I'm pretty sure if I look for stuff, I have a good kit for... I have a good set for Varesa. I just haven't looked into it yet. Well, actually, not that much. Varesa needs a new artifact set. I haven't done that domain that much yet, so maybe we still need to do a little bit more of that. But Jansen, I might have a good set for Jansen already lying around. I just haven't leveled them yet. The level up materials is a whole deal. Oh, you do have Odoron? Odoron is great. I wish I had Odoron. I would have ran an overload Mavuika if I had Odoron, but I don't. Did you? Regular challenge is easy for me? Damn. She's about the... And there you go, see? Jansen is about the size of Paimon, and she could finish it. There's some kind of trick? Actually, there are. Yeah, competitive eaters do have tricks. I'm pretty sure they use tricks. Like they drink a lot of water alongside what they're eating, but like they literally like stuff their mouths full and also drink a bunch of water at the same time. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that helps. Yeah, from my friend. Oh right, Orodon is the free one. I'm gonna have Orodon. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's only really needs Heroes of Center City. Same goes for Orodon. Yeah, I probably have a good set of that lying around. I haven't used all of the fodder that I've compiled over my runs to that domain quite yet. Wait, what was it? Whoops. That's when you balance it out with some mushrooms, the one from my orchard. That's what I did. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't suck up too much oil. That way you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out. Fascinating. But weren't like Varesa's orchard mushrooms weren't they like super powerful? Hello, Mixer. Welcome on in. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm doing great. We're just doing the Varesa quest right now. It says it made Varesa only has like 5 to 10% better than Obsidian, so I just put Obsidian on her. That's also valid. I just want to get the new one. Just it gives me an excuse to actually do the new domain. I need something to spend my resin on, you know? But like, for example, if I had Shao, built, if there was no Varesa and I had Shao built, or if there was no Varesa and I had Shao, still with a decent enough Vermilion set, I wouldn't be doing the new domain to get the new set for Shao, because it's not like insanely better. From what I've heard, it's like a 5% increase, which is not really great. So I could probably just still rock it with my old school Shao. But yeah, because this is a new character and I'm okay spending resin for new characters, I do it. Longest I had nothing to do with my resin, but now I'm gonna regret not farming XP books because I'm almost out. Oh, I'm never out of those. I'm never out of those. I guess it's because I've leveled up all of the characters that I need, so yeah. There's never a situation where I'm running out of those things. Already? No, you shouldn't do that. Don't do insane physical activity after a competition of an eating competition. That's just gonna give you cramps all over. What the hell? These guys are insane. You need some rest. Almost half finished the challenge. Not us. My cooking was extra good. I don't know. It had fish in it. I'm not a big fan of fish. It'd be weird if the food didn't come out hot and steamy, Paimon. What else? I'm moving my mic a bit, Hold on. There we go. Red and green. I assume green is the one that Varesa has. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want, but if you see a green one, it must be peaked and eaten right away. Wait, what? The scholar from Sumerus said. Who was it? We just do as we told? That's weirdly suspicious. Wouldn't be intrigued by something like this, but curiosity isn't always a good thing. Should we go to Sumeru real quick? We have teleport waypoints, so... Go to the orchard and grab some more? Okay. I want to move the mic, but I feel like that'll mute me for a second. Okay, we're good still. There we go. Yeah, not like we got anything better to do. Working off some of that food. I'm intrigued about this mushroom too. Try to finish it all next time. I don't know about that one, Chief. How far was this? Not that long. We can just go from here. Nyum. We fly. Okay. Dude, this is crazy. Look at all the Kaneba berries. Just 9 chilling here. That's sick. I don't know how many characters actually use it, but I'll take everything. I think I leveled up Kachina a little bit like that. Because I'm pretty sure Kachina uses that. Ready to tackle anything? Already? You can be a bit dramatic sometimes. I don't know. It's the Sumeru Scholar thing. I check the orchard every day. If I see one, I eat it. Or is there more around here? Can we get one? It really is green. Did you eat it? I wonder why. Pick and eat the green mushrooms right away. Curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it. He never explained the reason behind it. How long have you people been doing this? You stop doing what the scholar said something terrible could happen? Yeah, that is what I assume. Like if you leave those mushrooms be for too long, they're gonna do something. But what? It's just mushrooms. Also, the music got suspicious all of a sudden. The hell? I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. Yeah, you're valid. Change could mean losing control. If you're strong enough to uncover the truth. If fear is the only thing stopping you, let us help you. Let us help you share the burden or whatever. We can gather information. Yeah. We can investigate. We can investigate on our own too. What you don't know can still hurt you, yeah. Fietena? Fietena? Really now? Okay. 3 seconds. Fietena. Does she have an ancient name? Does Varesa have an ancient name? What was the point of waiting there? I should taste it. Tastes the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there. Right. Maybe abyss things. Who knows? Taste is still the same. Did you just like eat all of them? Why did you not save one of them at least? Huh? Do you all hear it? What? You all appear to be acquainted. Yeah, we're buddies. Oh. Talk a big talk, but I've heard that before. I mean, we wanted to hear about the mushroom, not about some eldritch deity. Huh? Come on, man. The fuck? No need to be so mean. I don't like this thing. It's got an attitude. Sage Lord of Fungi. Fungi? Huh? Did you come up with that yourself? Yeah, I don't like this thing. Sure doesn't sound like it now. Veresa's face in the background with this filter can make some funny shapes. Like pause the stream every now and then and look at Varesa's face. You lack the trust and worship to be able to be my subject. What is your plan then? Why'd you start this conversation with us? Huh? I'm so confused. Okay. Keepers of my secrets. Well, I know that in Sumeru, the fungi have like their own living beings. So I suppose it's somewhat related, right? The hell is that? Even a Ha is better than him? They're kind of the same. Sage Lord of Fungi. I mean, the truth is, something talked to us. So it's not like it's fake. Something's fishy going on. Yeah. Ah, that was cool. I don't know. Some mushrooms pack a punch. Oh, you still here? What the fuck? Have we just made a connection with them, with whatever the thing is, by eating that? Huh. Start investigating. How do we do that? Do we talk with other mushrooms? Can we do that? Ah, it turned into an actual fungus. Yeah, one of those things. Right, these things are native to Sumeru. Wait, what? Huh? Eat, must resist? What? So we could be friends? You can. There's a whole event about befriending them, actually, yeah. Surely violence is a form of wit. Food is sacred, everything else waste. I mean, food is sacred, but I don't know about you, but I don't like my food talking back to me. Huh. Is there another... Are we just gonna speak to mushrooms until they tell us something? What's the whole food is sacred thing about? You must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. Really now? What is this trial that you're putting us through? I am not a fan of... I'm not good with riddles. I'm actually not good with riddles. Are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become subjects to Sage Lord? I don't know that. I didn't even know you had sentience to begin with. You're his clones? Oh, he did say something like that. He's a fun guy. What the fuck? Who is this, Sino? That's the okay. Them being from Sumeru has nothing to do with the pun thing. It's just Sino. It's literally just Sino. Yeah. Active eating is not only a physical necessity, but a sacred ritual? Sure. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord. Sure. Huh. If eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony? What? Make a good meal? Well, where to? Oh, that's another one. There's two of them, actually. Huh. So they were all tasked with giving us a test, and they get to pick what the test is? Huh. These people, these mushrooms aren't particularly smart. Uh-huh. About the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below. Is that just a... Wait, is this gonna lead to a random ass lore drop in this quest? And then what's gonna happen? Are you gonna tell me the answer? Come on, you know you want to do it. If eating is a ritual, then the ceremony is the cooking. Ah, see, I actually had the right idea. We had to prepare a meal. Maybe. Look in the mirror, buddy. Yeah, y'all are not too bright. Floating pale organism. Paimon, a new Paimon name has been unlocked. Let's go. Well, I mean, we already got what we needed, yeah. We don't have to use our brains at all. But so we just have to cook a good meal with the mushrooms. The higher the heat, the better the fragrance. But like, what could be special about the way you cook them that makes the Sage Lord freaking arise? I'm so lost here. I am so lost. But sure. Okay, this quest is very silly. Very much the silly variety. I like it when Genshin gets silly though. Not everything has to be like super serious and dramatic or anything like that. And you know what? It's a breath of fresh air because like the main story in Honkai Star Rail has been getting quite depressing. So it's a nice little breather to have Genshin be the complete opposite. Oh my god, I wonder how the people are going to react to us saying, look, the green mushrooms, they're actually like a vehicle to connect to a Sage Lord of mushrooms. That's a little bit unbelievable if you ask me. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I guess they are, yeah, actually. And like I lost my marbles. Oh. Are we back? I bumped into the microphone and it got real bad for a second. Like I think the entire thing disconnected. Is it? How's it sounding? Oh, we're good. We're back. We're back. Everything is fine. It was just a little. Actually, hold on. Let me check real quick if the settings have been reset by me doing that. No, we're still good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, right? Because I hear it. I hear it well on OBS. I hear it well in OBS. So if I hear it well in OBS, in theory, that should be fine on stream. So please let me know if everything is okay. I got too close to the microphone, and when I was like putting my hand down, I accidentally bumped it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going. If anything is wrong, just let me know. None of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. I have actually, yeah. And Sumeru, it's pretty normal to talk to mushrooms. The origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery. Now I know something sinister could be going on. That was surprisingly easy, yeah. Wait, did you just cook a bunch of green mushrooms? Oh, did you just have like a... Oh, you just had a bunch of green mushrooms laying around. I thought they were rare enough that you would have like a stockpile of it. Are more people gonna get to hear it? What now? This temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction. Can anybody else hear it, or is it still just us? Some coven stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord. Ooh. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. I mean, it's your... look, your guys were the ones that just, like, messed up everything. You were supposed to send your guys to give us riddles or whatever, and they messed it up. Not a shred of intelligence in sight? Sure. To try and use your brains this time? What else? Huh? Yeah. But it wasn't helpful. Heat's still not high enough? Keep playing along. We gotta play along, literally. That thing is it's literally a brat. What if we... Hear me out. What if we cook the mushrooms in the volcano? Sounds crazy enough, but like... Why not? You know? Where to? We gotta find high temperature materials. Okay, that we will actually teleport over here. I want to be done with this quick, you know. If I do end up finishing the quest early, I still have a lot of time to, you know, just chill and do some exploring as well. That sounds fun. Travis is suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while. Yeah, I guess it is because of us. I have no idea why the Sage Lord deemed us to be specifically interesting. I don't understand what their goal is. Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit. Yes. Is that a training and fighting monsters at least? I was just checking something. I was just checking a little bit. Wait, did I see correctly? Yeah, okay, we're good. We're chilling still. Get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts, like during the Abyss invasion, having training to master my vision, and that I could do something to stop it. That's great. I'm checking something real quick. I don't know why. I am kinda... We're good. We're good. We're good. For some reason, I felt like something had happened to stream. I don't know. It was just me being slightly paranoid. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. Yes. There is a certain strength deep within you. A strength that is powered by a lot of food. Lady Fiatena. Have I heard that name before? Is that something that has been mentioned at some point somewhere? Or is it not? Ah, thank you for the trial Varesa, actually, because I'm pretty sure you want me to... Yeah, we yeah. Oh god. Oh Jesus. We actually didn't need it to fight it. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, that's what we're gonna use to cook? Nice. Should be good. Let's keep heading up. Got it. I take it we still run. This is not a good team to have Varesa with, though. Varesa is not particularly great for this setup, but you know what? We'll take it because it's the only thing we have. Ow. No, don't die on me. I almost like one-shot everything with Varesa. Which is funny because supposedly these things take more damage with Pyro. Uh-oh. Where? Where? I'm just gonna run into everybody. I'm just gonna run into the wall, the big balls. Wait, what's happening? Oh, is it gonna break up? Okay, no it didn't. Ow! Hello? Ow! The fuck? Very aggressive. I fought these already. It's fine. And they want... Sorry, I needed to speak to my mother who just barged in. As it happens. That didn't kill anything because I had to mute the microphone real quick, right? No, it didn't. We're good. A bunch of seeing eyes and this thing in the weasel used to spew. Wait. We're good? I mean, phlogiston is like the primordial fire, essentially, isn't it? So there shouldn't be anything hotter than this. Nice fighting back there, by the way. Yeah. Sure as hell ground pounded the living shit out of those enemies. You don't like fighting. I mean, that does make sense. Sometimes you don't have a choice. I try to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. Lots of stories about heroes. There's Fiatena again. Oh, really now? No piece of her with me. It's interesting. I remember people pre-release thinking that Varesa had like a little bit of a... What is it? A little bit of a Layla situation, that whenever she got into fighting mode, she turned into a completely different person. But like literally, like she has two personalities. It's not quite like that. Varesa is fully aware that that she, you know, becomes a lot more serious whenever she wants to fight. She like purposefully does this. It's kind of like a crutch, kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength. No, not at all. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Right, if it helps you, it helps you. And clearly you're good at it. You take it off one day and face things alone. In this particular case, it's not like the mask doesn't help. You're the one who decided to investigate the case. Yeah, it's still part of you, right? Like, hiding behind the mask in this case isn't necessarily meaning that you're not doing things alone anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is doing a great job. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. Yet again, another more complicated character than what it looks like on the surface. Do you want to go through another competition? Is that so? Well, yeah, we fought a lot. Did you not understand how Varesa works? Where to now? Back home? Smokeless War. Yes. Here, I think. No. We'll go here. Statue of the Seven. Either where it works. I think the distance is pretty much the same. Oh boy, I forgot for a second where I needed to go. Past the big ass corn. What a bunch of stuff to use. Yeah, we need to cook the hottest ever fucking meal that you'll ever goddamn see. Iron chocks aren't... Wait, are you gonna cook over that? How? The best stove I could find. That just looks like a normal stove. Buckets of lava? We're cooking up a mushroom, yeah. Names we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils. Disrespecting Varesa. Oh, yeah. I like the low stakes of this whole quest so far. It's pretty chill. It's fun. Yeah, not into the volcano, but we went to the base of it. Also that, yeah. And what do you think this will do? Ain't this the hottest thing in the goddamn planet? Intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. I don't know how... They're not going to show any of this, so... It is up to the imagination as to how the cooking looks like with all these things. How long is it going to be? The mist has always been there, mind you. But it is stronger now. That is true. Oh. That's a lot. What the what is that transition? What? Hello? Uh-huh? Where am I going? What is going on? I didn't expect anything like this. Oh, this is taking a while to load. What the hell? Damn. Whoa, it's like we're back in Sumeru all of a sudden. Showed up here. I can't see the others anymore. Wait, did we disappear? It's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here in the tribe with the rest of us? We still are? Can we still... What the fuck? What's going on? Sage Lord's strict, but it's only affecting the 3 of us. The only worthy devotees. That just looks like a shroom. Oh. Oh, you're big. You're quite big. Yeah. It actually does look more menacing. It's got spikes, a mean look. Satisfied with your performance. On what? Extending you the honor of becoming my subjects. No. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. Refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. You're a little bit full of yourself, aren't you? Oh, there's the other fungi. You're not entirely... Wait, are you stuck in the past? Gods aren't warring each other anymore. No, it's mostly a fight against the abyss at most. Monsters do roam the land, but like adventurers and such take care of them. Huh? Is that so? When did that happen? I don't think this mushroom knows what they're talking about. Reveal my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi? Yeah. I don't know what your goal is, but I think you have a weird, twisted worldview. Yeah. Do you not know what the abyss is capable of? Okay, wait, are you gonna throw me a bunch of shrooms? You are. Okay, let me just bring my A game real quick. Because why the hell not? I meant more like this. There we go. Did a fair amount of my clones? I don't know. We could fight stronger enemies before the mushroom eating. Yeah. Your lie is falling apart, my buddy. Another one-liner and another disappearing act. Not like we have any other choice, right? Like we're stuck here basically until we figure out what the heck to do. So basically, we have to get rid of it or prove that we're worthy. I guess I don't know. Ooh, pretty. This definitely feels like a Sumeru dungeon, by the way. God, you're slow and everything. Look at that. I wanna like somehow ask Nahida if she knows about this and what the true story is, because I don't believe any of this bullcrap. If anyone will know about fungi and their origins, it's gonna be Nahida, right? Rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. Wait, whoa, wait. I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. 20 mushrooms a day. What universe do you live in? People couldn't afford to be picky back then? I am very lost here, yeah. I really want this quest to have like a random cameo from Nahida that explains things. It's probably not gonna happen, but it'd be funny if it did. Well, now I know what happens next. Yeah. Shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Yeah, shouldn't you be a little bit, you know, more revered than having been relegated to someone that can just make some mushroom screen every now and then? Never come across something about some kind of mushroom savior. Was it a different nation at the time? Yeah, I assume so. Sumeru. Yeah, we've been to Sumeru. Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru. And everything around here screams Sumeru, you son of a bitch. This thing is just crashing out. Oh my god. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it? Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detailed anime. Look at it go. Oh my god. He just pulled out a Mario. Hold on. I'm still very confused. He won't tell us how things turned out in the end because it's not something he can brag about. Yeah, it's like he's falling for grace. From grace. How do you even get from Sumeru to Natlan? There's like one hallway in the map that you can get through. It's very short. It's very small. It's very weird that that's the only thing that connects the two nations. Still hasn't given up on recruiting us. He must be in dire need of subjects, yeah. Not like we have any other choice, really. Again, we're stuck in here. Is there just water here? Oh, well, transition. That transition is really nice. They didn't need to do that little like special loading screen. Absolutely unnecessary, but I'm glad they did. Oh my god, the game is 2D now. What the hell? What do we do here? What's happening? Oh, hold on. Boing. Oh god. Oh god. No, stop it. Thank you. Oh god, Genshin in 2D is very weird. Genshin in 2D feels weird. Wait. Oh, okay, got it. Wait. I was not gonna launch myself there all of a sudden. Oh god. Hold on. We're good. Right, we need to keep running in the water as well. I forgot about that. Wait, what? Oh. I didn't even see the wind gust. This definitely feels like they were like, we have a character that can run real fast and her legs do the Sonic thing. Why don't we just do a Sonic level? Oh, whoops. Oh, hey, a dragon. Look at that. This is not native to Sumeru, by the way. So, I don't know how this got here. But I'll take it. I don't think I needed to jump right there. I think I messed that up. Yeah, I think I messed that up. Wait, did I not? What? Oh. I'm pretty... I could... I was pretty sure that I jumped into a void. I guess I might have hit a loading zone or something. Wait, did he grow tiny? Well, grow tiny. Did he get tiny? No, it didn't. Okay. I mean, Nadlin has been through a couple of rough patches, man. Gotta close the window, actually. Give me 1 second. Still here. Oh god. Okay. Got it, we're good. I think my neighbor's tarot session ended, so there shouldn't be any any weird sounds coming from there. What is it? What you get? Ball of mist. Oh. What? Uh-oh. Wait, what's happening? Oh, did he see... Did she grab some, like, memories? Huh? Wait, who's the human? More clones are consumed, the less power I have. Who's the guy? Is that the Sumeru scholar? My breast bandwidth was still enough to control a single human. Oh shit, wait. Is it being, like, manipulated? Somewhere hot, the hotter the better? Wait, what? Also, hi, Len. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time. We are literally going through a mushroom trip right now. Quite literally going through a mushroom trip. Because that's basically the how you can describe the current situation in this quest. I love mush trips. Can't say I've ever been in one IRL, but this one is fun so far. For legal reasons, that is a joke. This volcano and the land far to the west. Temperatures here are very high. It should be most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. Who is that guy? Oh, right, volcano. I mean, you're right there, aren't you? And then what happened? Oh, that's it? People formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food. His following got too big, he couldn't keep up with the demand. Situation got out of control and his power is proportional to the number of oh, so they just like died down? Interesting. Yeah, because there never was one. That guy died, by the way. You can't live that. You can't live through that. He mind controlled someone to take him to Nadlin. That someone took him to the volcano. And because it's a volcano, it erupted and they both got like stuck down there. But the mushroom can survive. The human cannot. Yeah, that's the first thing I said is like there is no gods fighting against each other. That my first thought was like, is this Is this thing like stuck in the days of the Archon War or something like that? He's literally been living under the rock. Yeah. They really wanted to use that line, huh? Literally been living under a rock. Clearing out this area for Orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power. Mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard. Oh, right. It does make sense. Mushroom has mind control powers? I mean, y'all have been eating it no problem. A group of humans worshiping a giant mushroom. Yeah. Why does it have to be us? I didn't raise it exactly what you mean. I need to catch him to confirm it. Does he think that with how powerful we are, does he think that if we are able to be mind controlled, then gaining the respect and like being able... Okay, so wait. I don't know. Does he need to be able to control someone as powerful as us so that the rest of the population believes him or something like that, or falls for it as well? Oh boy. Well, I didn't need to do anything. I already broke him without doing a plunge. Back to 3D, baby. Oh god, don't fall. No, 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 no. You can't. No. Hello? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I cheat death. Oh, stop it. Stop, Reddit. Stop. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're not switching to Varesa. No, Varesa's gonna completely rock us. Is that thing not gonna come back? Hello? Well, I think I lost my ride. Well, I have an idea. That involves not necessarily falling to the ground. Can I climb this? Game? Haha! You fucker! No, you don't. I can't believe I tricked it. That was funny. Yeah, we're here. That was fun. I still can't get over how I got through that. Wait. Is there rocks? We break through things. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, oh god. This team is so awkward to use, man. Because it's not... This is a Xingqiu team with Varesa awkwardly, like, put through there. Come on, break. Jesus, the camera goes crazy. Come on. Is that it? We did it. Camera went insane there. I don't know what the fuck was happening half of the time. Yeah. Yeah, the mind control ability is probably weak at the moment, but it could get out of control. Not completely devoid of intelligence. What is it? How so? How do you assume so? I want to move the microphone once again. But ever since the last little bit of movement that I did that was too much, I'm scared to do it. I moved it. I'm still moving it, but I want to be careful with it, you know? And I don't want to make like a big loud noise to disturb the lurkers, maybe. Because nothing kills the lurk more than random loud noises. Really? What's your name? What's your actual name? Bifrons. Also, hi, Vortex. Welcome on in. It's you, Goku. I know that your name is Vortex. You can't fool me. You ain't Goku. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sole protagonist of this endless carnage. A god? I somehow do not believe it. I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War. See, I'm telling you, this guy has been stuck in the Archon War. Gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap. No. That isn't it. That is not it. Not the brick. Again. No. The screen is back. I fixed it. Now that opportunity is lost forever and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. Has it now? Why? What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not the mist, but spores set to sprout into the green mushrooms. Oh shit. They from a banana twist patch? Oh, I did see that they were like handing it out, but it required like something I wasn't super aware of how to do. I didn't look into it, but I did see that it twitched through me like a notification for it. It's like, hey, get the banana badge. And I was like, I don't want to do it, but cool that it's there. That's how it looks like, huh? Fascinating. I think I just have a random assortment of Twitch badges that I don't even know how I got. Given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. Oh shit. So we kind of fell for your trap, is that so? I don't know how to get the banana. I think it's like sharing a clip or something. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't read into it. There's probably proper instructions if you go to like some Twitch website, but yeah. You needed to buy time? Is that so? Then what's happening in the outside world? Achieve victory in the Archon War and take revenge of Sumeru? That's hard. It's just a clip. Literally press a button and it's like, clip. Oh, you need to make a clip of something funny, post it to YouTube. You have to post it to YouTube specifically? That's annoying. I thought you just needed to make a clip. Posting it on YouTube does make it a bit more annoying. I guess they really want you to use that feature that... I think they really want you to use that feature where a viewer can upload clips directly to YouTube. Because they like added that not too long ago. So I'm guessing they want people to use it. YouTube or TikTok, it has to be a short. Yeah, because you could do the vertical too. Yeah, that's just absolutely a ploy to get people to use the feature. maybe Daddy Amazon was like, hey, listen, you guys, we let you do that feature, but it's not being used a lot. Can you devise some sort of event that gets people to actually use it? I don't know. I can imagine something like that happening in the Twitch headquarters. Wait, revenge on Sumeru? Archon War happened thousands of years ago, yeah. No, at the moment there are more pressing matters. Yeah, we kind of already have that. The Archons are basically gods, in a sense. Yeah, it's not the Archon War, it's War Against the Abyss. And that already has been quite resolved. Only from Outlanders? Do you guys not know? Wait, do people in Outland not know about the Archon War? What? We're really not, God, man. Come on. What's your better idea? Come on. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. Really now? I love how nobody's taken this seriously. Everybody knows that this guy's just spouting nonsense, so they just don't give a crap anymore. There was no deal anyways. We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. We were your only option. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years? Is that so? I'm supposed to didn't take as many mushrooms to be affected, and I happen to have a special constitution. That's true, I'm not from this world. Was your fire kinich edit I made? Really? That's nice. I don't think Twitch will allow you to share videos or anything that has a link, so I don't think we can watch it. So yeah, but good, man. Kenichi's a great character. I do really like Kenichi. I didn't pull for him, but the few times I got to play with him, it seemed fun. I was just saving up for, I think, not Mavuika. Shilonen. Right, I Shilonen. Put the link in other chats and it worked. Yeah, but I think that's because other chats might have like different restrictions. I made it so that links are not allowed because it could be suspicious links or anything like that. So I don't want to like make exceptions or anything like that. So no links are allowed in here. Because you gotta be careful around the you gotta be careful around the scams on Twitch. It is what it is. I already got Seribot to protect me from the actual bots that come around and like do get hundreds of viewers at this one site and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it could just be that like someone actually malicious comes in and like shares a suspicious link or something like that. That isn't really a bot, and it's just someone that's actively malicious, you know? Because bots are easy to deal with. But like an actual malicious person is a bit more difficult. Wait, where were we? Most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So it was just a Rickroll? Ah! Well, if it's the Rickroll, you wouldn't have gotten me, because I know the link. I've been trained on the internet. I know that I recognize the Rickroll link whenever I see it. That like the DWQ or DQW, I never remember that, but if I see it, I'm like, that's a Rickroll. Unless you made a specific Rickroll edit, in which case I wouldn't have recognized the URL. But I have grown on the internet. I know how to see a Rickroll coming. Sometimes it still gets me. Sometimes I'll still get got. But a lot of times I know it's coming. We're no strangers to love. It's a great song though. I never get upset by being when I get rickrolled because it just gives me an excuse to actually listen to the song because the song slaps. You're weak. I'm sorry to say, buddy, but you're quite weak. I have enough power to keep us here. Yeah. It's surprisingly not that difficult to take care of the Jade Bloom Cherish Room. Wait, could we leave at any moment, or are we just being... Are we just being cheeky? Are we just like triggering him? Either way, I like it. Wait, we literally just go out. Wait, that's funny. That's funny. So what happened in the outside world? Oh, shit. Mushrooms are popping up. Literally, it's just a few mushrooms. What's the worst that could happen? Cook them up? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, you gotta eat them a lot, right? Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, he was doing the salt bay. He was actually doing the salt bay. This is hilarious. I love that the solution was literally just eat a bunch of shit. Yeah, literally, your time to shine. Who else could eat this much food? Also, this one animation has been like extra bouncy, I feel like. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because that's the style. There you go. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. She kind of turned into like a Hanna-Barbera character there. Oh, the little guys. The Fatui are joining. Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that is fucking funny. Oh, that was great. Oh wait, the message got cut up by the thing. I guess who's that Pokemon? I guess a Rickroll. Ah. Kodazurigo, goddammit, nice. It is fun. It is fun when someone gets caught and they like actually like, you know. That is a fun one, yes. Versus Dice Jiggle. Yeah, I did see that. Well, I didn't see it myself, but people have pointed it out. I have been privy to see that other people have pointed it out. I don't go looking for it myself. It just like come across it. Because like there's still a portion of the Genshin player base that is very similar to a large portion of the ZZZ player base, who look at every single piece of a character when they come out and they like do their walk animations and see how everything jiggles over it. Got this river with it twice. Well, as long as they didn't get upset with you. That's good. Because it could be that, like, it's funny one time, but after a while it can get old. But yeah, it is like there's some of my favorite clips. Some of my favorite clips are the chat getting the streamer with something. It could be anything. It could be anything. There's like that one clip of that Spanish streamer. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was on a media share or something like that. That people kept sharing the "Lady, Hear Me Tonight" song. Like they kept sharing that song, and he kept confidently trying to guess when the lady will come in. And every time he got it wrong. It's always funny. 81 days left on my Welkin. That's a lot of Welkin. You bought a couple of Welkins at the same time? Because it usually lasts for like, what, 30 days, right? Yep, that's it. It wasn't even a problem. It literally wasn't even a problem. Just lights out for all three of you. Got gifted? Oh, damn, you got lucky. I know it could happen. I know that it can happen. I've seen it, yeah. Because, like, people can go through, like, Coda Shop or something like that, right? And all you need to do is, like, input the UID of whoever of the user that you want to give Primo Gems or the Welkin to. So yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that happen, yeah. Someone planted a god in Varesa's orchard and she's been eating it ever since. Yeah, pretty much. Not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low. It really did. No, the Archon War was very much real. That's what confuses me. Do you guys not know about the Archon War? Nadlan was never part of the Archon Wars. Rarely comes up around these parts. Oh, really? Wait, what the fuck? I really didn't know that. What? Wait, is this... Wait, hold on. Is this new information? Hold on. Actually... What the fuck? This is a weird little tidbit of like, lore to find out in this quest of all things. Huh. Hold on a second. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. It feels like this is the first time that it has been mentioned that Nadlan was not a part of the Archon War. Yeah, this is very much one of those moments. Maybe it was mentioned before. And I didn't know that. Nadlan. Nadlan was never part of the Archon War since infighting between the dragons took over everything and there was no room for the gods to join in. This was first brought up... No! This was literally first brought up. One of the fights was the battle between Spelunk and Pyrosilver and Zuquatl. That, I do remember that. That was mentioned in... Mavuika's quest. Well, sort of. It was mentioned in many places. Nadlan was already fighting... Yeah, Nadlan was already fighting a war. But I guess it wasn't specifically, like, mentioned. It wasn't, like, brought up. That's interesting. Yeah, but, like, specifically this bit of information about Nadlan actually, like, legitimately not being part of the Archon War... This is the first time it's been mentioned. That's crazy. Look at that. I pay attention to the lore, so it feels weird that I would have not caught this if it was mentioned before. So yeah. Damn, it's always nice to take a little bit of a break to to check something when it comes to lore, because Lord knows the lore of this game has gotten big enough that it's hard to keep up with sometimes. There's a guy who admits to poop in his pants. What? Like an NPC or something? I suppose an NPC. That feels like an NPC comment. But look at that. That's interesting. I guess that the Archon War took place around the same time that the Dragon War was going on in here. Oh, not the pant. Oh, I read that wrong. Not on his pants, but on his plants. It's fertilizer, I guess. Yeah, we didn't know this. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything, so there was no room for the gods to join in. Yeah, that does make sense. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up thinking it's still the Archon War. Tries to use that to convince people to worship him. No wonder he was weak. The only thing that's different between now and... Well, not the only thing. But the one thing that I keep thinking back to the Age of Dragons is how the Age of Dragons was, like, super technologically advanced. Like, they had like, machines and all that kind of stuff. They were like a futuristic civilization. Human feces isn't good fertilizer. Is it not? Wait, I don't want to go into this tangent, but... This is a weird tangent to go through. It's a weird tangent to go through, but I would have thought that it was. Got the picture from the guy next to Catherine and Nadlan? No, I don't think I have. I don't believe I have. No. Oh wait, I think I did see that there's a new quest icon in that area, actually. I didn't go through the quest, but I did see it like a couple days ago. It was like, this guy's a new. This quest wasn't here before. Can't be easy to slay a god. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Sure. So I guess the Sumeru scholar actually did have the right idea. One part of dialogue? Okay, we'll do that after this is done, because we still have some time. The quest ended up being far shorter than I thought it was, actually. Aww. It wasn't a necessarily big thread, but it was a thread. It's good that now that's been resolved, though. Yeah, I had fun too. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. She's being more confident. That's adorable. It's an adventure I'll remember for a long time. Got the chance to shine as a hero, yeah. Like literally, the fact that she can eat as much as she can is part of the reason why this fight was not a particularly difficult one. Never thought my appetite would save the day. See, I know, right? That pumpkin is massive as well. What the fuck? 5 people fit inside that pumpkin. Takes a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. That is honestly the best piece of advice in any goddamn field whatsoever. Just patience and perseverance, and your time will come. Literally that. Think of these experiences and everything I've learned along the way. Yeah, you got this. The scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms. Yeah, they already know about it, probably. Oh, we are? Wait, I do want to know. I do want to go. Aww. Aw, man. I wanted to go to Sumeru. Come on. Wouldn't it have been funny? Wouldn't it have been funny if we went all the way to Sumeru and talked about this with fucking anyone over there? Either it could be Alhaitham. See, this guy, I haven't seen them. Okay, we'll do it after we're done with the quest. Hey, Catherine. I have a question. Who's the scholar? Do we have one? Oh, hey, Tidari! Okay, well, I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take it. Why not? And where the scholar happened to be conducting research in the area, so they helped me get in touch. Were you the one that gave the original tip of, if you see those green mushrooms, eat them immediately? What, was it you? Was it literally you? Yeah. That's like your field of study, isn't it? Like, flora? To those in the Amurda Darshan, his case is well-known part of ecological history. Really now? He possesses truly a fearsome form. Look at that. His true form fled to Natlan. It did, yeah. Started popping up in our orchard not too long ago. Yeah, it's literally a nothing burger at this point, but at least we know it now. They really are delicious, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get that the guy is like weakened now, so the mushrooms wouldn't do anything, but it doesn't hurt to, like, you know, keep tabs on it, right? What remains of his clone? They're close outside of Natlan? Yeah. Where are they? Huge one beneath the chasm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Yeah, wait, it's the big tree. It's the big... Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this thing. Oh my god. There was like a whole quest relating to this thing. It was this this thing. Oh, whoops. This thing. I remember this one. It had a very similar attitude to... It even had a very similar attitude to this guy. Oh, that's funny. That is very funny. I imagine the dialogue of this quest changes if you haven't done this quest, though. Yeah, I remember this. It was like before Sumeru came out even, because this is in the chasm. Yeah, he had like a whole quest where you needed to bring him things and stuff. I remember this. Damn, what a callback. Holy shit. I was not expecting that to be mentioned. Yeah, when he said underneath the chasm, I was like, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Damn, look at that. That's fascinating. Look at that. Look at fucking Genshin team with the callbacks here. This was released during the chasm, and the chasm was released in what, 2.8 or something? People are in the comments now saying, bro, whoa, Samaran is relevant again? 2022. Yeah, look at that. I would not have expected to get this guy lore, Samaran lore in Nadlin. No fucking way. That's crazy. And it's so funny because look at look at this. Look at the comments here. We never really got any further info on this 2023. Well, that just changed 2025. That's hilarious. Damn, would you look at that? Wow. That's a crazy callback. That's a crazy callback. I really like that. Wait, you know that name? Yeah, that one's actually that is a big ass mushroom. Zamara is a green cap, so there's no danger. Its mind has been separated from the mushroom god for a very long time. Yeah, but the attitude is the same. I remember the attitude that shroom had. Can I go now? Was it friendly? I don't know. Wait, I want to go check. Hold on. Where was he? Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Couple of things. We get C6 Traveler now, actually. C6 Power Traveler, don't we? Why do I have this? Oh, that's cute. Well, what's the... Oh, is it the constellation piece? Oh, no, it's this thing. Right. And now, boom, Varesa's up there. Look at that. Never thought my appetite would save the day. Cute. Rawr. I forgot about that. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me see if we can find it in the actual chasm map. I don't remember exactly. Was it just down here? No, those ruins were something else. I think those ruins were somewhere else. Something else. Oh lord, it's been ages since I've been to the chasm. Yeah, no, this isn't the shroom. Where is it? I don't remember. Oh, I think it's down here. I think it's this thing. Let's see. Let me see. I know this is not Nadlin exploration, but it's important because I want to see if something has changed. It does feel very something that Hoya would do. Oh, there it is. See, that's Samaran. Yeah, look at that. Does feel like something they would do, where they would like come and update the dialogue of this motherfucker. I don't think he had a voice anyways. Hi, buddy. Hello? Can I speak to you? About the Sage Lord of Fungi. You speak a name shrouded in the mists of the past, wise one. It was our progenitor, abounding in might, yet more bereft of wisdom than even the four-legged. In your two-legged speech, Samaran would call it my foolish father. At least that rating's easy to understand. We have had no business with that one for many long years. Indeed, I have almost forgotten this name and cannot tell any further interesting tales concerning it. Your visit, however, sparked such interesting. How does it fare? Worse than you. And that as well. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Huh. Okay, never mind. This guy didn't have an attitude, actually. That's fascinating. That's cool. Look at that. I guess I must have been misremembering how this guy's quest like went about. I do remember you had to like bring some things to him. I'm pretty sure. But damn, would you look at that? Oh, that's great. I love it when... Oh, this is great because I have 30 of these now. Thank you. I actually need those. I do straight up need those. I think I might have enough to level her up against now. Not quite. I need 2 more of these. We can go get them. Wait, status has changed? Oh, wait. Month. New month. We can get these. I forgot. For a second, I forgot. No, wait. No, we don't need these yet. Yeah, we can buy 2 of these. Why not? I don't want to craft them. Worth doing it. There we go. Got her to level 70 now. That's good. That's good. Now we just need to get a bunch more. We can go collect those as well. Might as well, right? That could be a little activity that we could do right now. Yo. Would you look at that? Samaran lore. Who would have thought? I'm telling you, Hoyo, if there's one thing that Hoyo's always been good at with Genshin, is in their world building. Like, I don't know how they do it, but everything else, everything always like connects back to itself. Everything just ends up making sense. Even if some things don't, they might end up making sense in the future. They probably will end up making sense in the future. Like, they have a very, very well built, tight ass world, and I love that. I love that a lot. Okay, let me see. Let me go to Nadlin real quick. There's a reputation reward here. We've completed a quest, so that gives us a reputation thing here. Yeah. Whoops, not that. Nadlin quests. Ta-da! We're still at level 1? What the oh, we can take bounties now. Let's take some bounties. Hydro, but wait, quick accept? Oh, we can accept everything. Oh, that's sick. I didn't see that button before. Electro resistance decreased. Cryo resistance decreased. And electro resistance decreased. Okay. I wish I had Varesa built right now. But that's fine. Oh, do you also want supply? Here, I'll give you some stuff. Kaneba berries, I have a fuck ton. And you, I have a fuck ton as well. We need this thing. This thing is that... Wait, what? I have one. Wait, is my Pyro Traveler C4? I thought he was C5. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, he's C6. Oh, well. No, yeah, he is C5. That's true. I only really gave him this. I only really gave him all the way up till here. Okay, well, let's go pay a visit. Let's go pay a visit to our boy... where is it? To our boy Capitano. I could offer this thing. Once we max out the reputation in Nadlin, then he becomes proper C6. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Ah, see, there we go. Sorry, bot band the bot. Hello. Long time no see. Been a while. Oh shit, I cannot offer this shit. Wait, what the fuck? A noble figure coats the sun with frost, and 2 eras grant salvation to Nadlin not once but twice. Was that always the case? Or was the dialogue different because I talked with him? I talked to him with. Wait. Hold on. I'm curious. No, it's always like this. Okay. I thought that the dialogue was different if you speak to him with Mavuika, but I guess not. Would have been sick though. Here we go. Also, did you guys see the fucking giant ass lore drop that we got from that event? That web event? All the thesis to not cry that we got? Oh my god, I've been freaking out about that for a while now. Wait, what does this do? Oh, I wanted to see what the constellation did. Oh, that's so sick. Okay. Oh, that's just the level increase. Got it. That's all it was. That's all it was. Well, I wonder how better Pyro Traveler is when he's C6. If I recall correctly, people were saying he wasn't bad, but he wasn't particularly great either. So it's like better than Hydro Traveler, but the bar was in hell for that. I know that people were kind of disappointed in him because they want him to be way stronger considering how special the Pyro Traveler seems to be. But sadly, that didn't really work out in the end. Okay, we got bounties to take care of. You have electro resistance decreased. I can deal with you with was it Chlorinde? Because that's my electro team right now. I wish I had Varesa built, but alas, that is not the case. So we're gonna have to deal with this. Do I want more energy? I do kind of want more energy. Wait, what is the trick for this one? Because there was one where... Ah, never mind. There's one of these bounties that has like an effect where it drains HP if you're not like close to him. It's very annoying. But this one isn't. So here, have this. Have that. Have that, and then boom. Come on. Hello? Excuse you? Well, how dare you? Hello, you bastard? No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Die. Thank you. That would have gone way faster if I had my ults. But that's fine. There was another one that had electro vulnerability. Yeah, there we go. And then the other one was a cryo. One with cryo vulnerability. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you guys for fighting for me. I wasn't expecting that. But that's fine. Stop it. Ow. What is the deal with this one? See, this one. When the active character is within the duel zone, their damage will be increased by 15. And when they are outside, they will take damage every second. This is very annoying with Chlorinde, actually. So let me see if we can like try with some other team that maybe doesn't require me to swing around so many times. We could deal. We could put up. We can kind of deal with it with this team. It's a bit more awkward, but it'll work. We don't have to swing around all over the place. Ow! How dare you? That's not what I meant to do. I doubt. Ow. This is the problem, see? Oh, and you move like crazy as well. Oh my god, you're almost dead. You died. What the fuck? Why do you move like that? God, you're so annoying. God, that is annoying. They take damage. You take damage so fucking quick. It's crazy. I've had many teams die because, well, not teams entirely, but like I've had many of my characters die because I stayed away from the enemies just a tiny bit. It's crazy. And then it gets especially annoying when I can't switch back to other characters, or I can't do my skills, or I can't do anything because of the lag. It's terrible. And then this one, cryo resistance. And then we need to take care of the attendants first. Okay. Yeah. You gotta pay attention to those effects, because it becomes really useful to to actually play towards them. Because like, I think they added those when they did the split. I think they added those effects in Nadland actually. They increased a little bit of the challenge for these trials, which is fine. I like that. Makes them more interesting fights. But because I was too used to the way that those fights used to go on like other nations, I kind of underestimated them and I didn't read anything and paid the price in many cases. But not this one, boys. I know this one. Excuse you guys. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to... No, I didn't mean to do that. Thank you. We need to take care of you, and then you can do whatever you want. Now we can do the thing. I don't remember if he was actually if he was using the right... He might be using the wrong book, actually, now that I think about it. Which is fine, actually. Because freeze is helpful in this case. I was supposed to do this. I forgot. Whoa, what the hell? Could you drown already? No. Why are you not drowned? Thank you. Now you did. What weapon are you using? You're using that event weapon still. This is not ideal. But I haven't leveled up this one yet. I don't know what it needs. I can craft 77 of these. How many do I need? 5? Here, I'll buy those. Okay, now I needed one more. The fuck? No. Ascended, goddammit. Wait, how many fucking... Hold on a second. Moving away. I didn't realize how I could have done that already. I think it's been a while since I checked that weapon actually, so no wonder I forgot that I needed to level it up. We need to... No, hold on. We need to... Isn't there a way to quickly transform? No, wait, what? Am I thinking of Am I thinking of Star Rail? I think I'm thinking of Star Rail. Yeah, I'm thinking of Star Rail. There isn't a way to turn extra weapons into into experience. Whoops. That's fine. We just gotta auto add a bunch. Just takes a little few extra clicks. Okay, we can still do this. One. And we literally can do this one as well. I can craft one, but I can actually get probably more. Give me a bit. All of a sudden, this became a level up Risley's weapon. Where... We need the equipped weapon ascension. Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot. Weapons. Switch to the proper weapon. Thank you. And then we can check Risley's equipped weapon. Oh, I thought I had more. Well. How many do I need? I need 11. No, 9. How much does that cost? Because I can get it immediately from the shop, probably. But how much does it cost? Or how many do I have to... I don't want to fight these things. They're so annoying to fight. Okay, fine. I'll fight those things. I'll fight those things. Unless... Don't you also use this? Wait. How do I fight you? Give me a... Thank you. Give me a thing. I think you guys also drop the things, don't you? Where is it? Where'd it go? Yeah, you drop the pearls. This is why they're annoying to fight, because a lot of them are underwater. It's a very chill thing to kill here. And besides, I don't go out of my way to fight these things. They're passive. Also, hello, Triton. Welcome on in. Got a subscription gifted, so decided to join. Yeah, welcome onto the club. If you must know, the way it works is that because I'm from Argentina, I happen to live in a place where memberships are very cheap. So to give back to my community at the beginning of each month, or not quite yet because it still hasn't happened. I think the subscriptions haven't, well, not subscriptions, the memberships haven't renewed yet. But when it happens, I'm going to gift 50 memberships because they're cheap for me. So I always try to give back to the community by gifting my own community 50 subs or 50 memberships because, again, they're cheap. So you're welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We play a lot of Genshin. We sometimes compose music. And at the moment, I'm actually in a little bit of a Minecraft bender. So I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, but specifically Cobblemon. Hey, stop it, you son of a bitch. Come on. Come on now. I want to get rid of this. I want to finish this quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. That also works. Do we get it? We got it. Listen, we don't need that much. All we need is enough to level up the weapon. This is absolutely not the plan that I had for this stream. But I'll absolutely take... Whoops, I'll absolutely take it. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. They really tried to make underwater combat interest, didn't they, huh? They really tried. It's not terrible. but it's also not super interesting. Wait, how many did I get? I think I'm getting some of the things that I need already. Only 3, and I can craft 2 more. God damn it. Okay. I haven't played Genshin in a long time. Does it mean not having any storage? We're going to simply bored of Genshin? Yeah, that's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. The storage thing is especially real. I've seen a lot of people actually literally unable to play Genshin because their devices just couldn't take it anymore. And yeah, and the thing about getting bored, well, that's just what you want to do. Like if you don't find it fun, then yeah, why keep playing? I completely understand. But regardless, you're all welcome here, you know? I still play it because I still find it fun. And I try to make it fun for everybody, you know? See, when you're underwater, you need to swim with a Nadline character, or the Fontaine character, so you can do this. Whee! Where'd it go? I think it's specifically marking me, those fuckers. Oh, great, but now I lost the little thing I had to fight. Give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, there we go. We got a 3-star one. How many do I need now? I got 4 and I can craft 5, which means we're 9. So we need 3 more. Oh, this is going quicker than I thought, actually. No, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Absolutely not that bad. Oh, and another thing we do play. Maybe I don't know what your relationship with gachas is, but we do play I do play Star Rail as well. Like consistently, they're the 2 gachas that I always stream. Because I don't know, I've gotten used to streaming them. And I feel like if I were to start streaming Honkai Impact, it would be very confusing to most people. You know? I'm okay with like becoming a Honkai Impact streamer, by the way. I'm absolutely down to that. I did one Honkai Impact stream one time, which I found really fun because it was the beginning of part 2 and it was exciting, right? But it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. I could maybe do it though. You know what? I might do it. Shit. Why the fuck not? I mean, the one problem I would have though is that for anyone that isn't... Okay, here's the problem with me streaming Honkai Impact. I don't play Star Rail necessarily myself. Once again, storage, completely valid. Yes. Wait, what the fuck? Have I never did this puzzle? Oh shit. But do I watch other people play it? Oftentimes, when it comes to gacha games like this, it could be really fun to watch other people play them. Yeah. I am guilty of that myself as well. Because when it comes to like the end game of Star Rail, for example, I never do a lot of it, so it's always fun to see other people do it. I'm a very casual player. You won't find me min-maxing my characters or trying to get high scores in MOC and all that kind of stuff. No, you won't find me doing that. That's just not my style. But it is fun to see other people actually do it. Because they're way better at the game than I am, and also they may have more characters than me and have stronger characters. So it's great to see other people do that. Oh, I was talking about Honkai Impact as well. What was I saying about Honkai Impact? Oh, that I'm okay with streaming it because I really like the game, but I don't know how to make it good stream content. Wait, holy shit. I think by just thinking about this, I think I came up with a solution. Okay, there's this idea I've had. There's this stream idea I've had for a long time, which I haven't like properly planned or anything like that, because I think the joke of it would be better if I come in without any plan. Wait, did I not fucking... Oh. That's why. I thought I grabbed the one the one with the I thought I grabbed the one with the waves, but no, I didn't. So it's just fun exploration, gives me flashbacks to when I was grinding Primos for Nouvellette. Oh wow. I haven't, to be fair, I don't usually grind in Fontaine. Also, hi Terang, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's been a while since I've done like Nadland exploration, but I just happened to see that Risley needed a few more items to get this weapon to level 90. And so I've been doing it. I think I'm good now. I can craft 8. Let's go. Let's go craft this shit. But yeah, Nouvellette has been a while though. Did he have a rerun recently, or has it been a while since he had a rerun actually? That's interesting to think about. I do not remember when was the last time he came around. Well, Lance, what's your height? I am 175 centimeters. If you speak in feet, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you how tall that is because I don't know. We need to craft 4 of these, and then we're good. I am 175 centimeters tall. I did manage to get Nuvi in the end, and I'm a Nuvi main since it's released. Let's go! I wish I could... I know, I don't wish I could say it, because I'm actually pretty happy with my Genshin status at the moment, actually. I never mained anybody. I always have, like, teams that I like to use during one specific stage of the game, I guess. And it usually revolves around the newest characters. Like, at the moment, I've been playing a lot of Mavuika and a lot of Chaska, because they're some of the recent... They're the most recent characters I've gotten. So they're very fun to play. And I'm in the slow process of building Yansan and Varesa. So when those are done, I'm probably going to make a Varesa team, and I'm going to start using the Varesa team more frequently. That's how I go, like, rotating new teams. And that's how I ended up having so many teams built up. 175? Thought you were around 6'4"? No. I'm just 175, man. Yeah. I have a pretty average height. I'm not particularly tall. I was tall at some point when I was a kid. Because I had an early growth spurt, if you will, but I never really went past it. Hell, my nephew, my nephew, the oldest of the nephews that I have, is about as tall as I am, and he's 12. And that scares me. It absolutely scares me because it's unusual to see him. Well, not unusual. It's weird for me to see him be that tall when I've known him since he was a fetus. But yeah, I've kind of just like stagnated in height after a while. I'm being real, by the way, here. I'm not being VTuber. I'm not doing VTuber lore at the moment. When I say I'm 175, I mean that I'm 175 IRL. I have made that my actual canon height. Also, hi, welcome on in, Crucified Moon. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I couldn't read it from my screen, so I had to tab out to see the Twitch the Twitch feed. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I appreciate you for the follow. I was 6'1" when I was 16. Damn, that's tall. Yeah, I could never cross the 6 foot. Raiders? No, I don't think that was a raid. That was just Crucified Moon doing a little bit of a follow. Because otherwise there would have been a different jingle. But welcome on in nonetheless. We welcome anybody, whether they come in randomly or through a raid or whatever. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I was just prancing around Fontaine because I realized that my Risley needed a few materials to level up. And now we got it. Now we got it. Now he's actually wearing the proper book that he should be using. I have like 3-4 mains. I believe I was a Klee, Baiju, and Arlecchino main. Let's go. I don't have... Okay, you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? I have Baiju's donut, and I don't have Baiju. Because I was trying to pull for Farina's weapon, and I failed miserably. I failed miserably when to try and get that weapon, and so I ended up with the donut that I did not want, and so it's just been chilling in my inventory for ages. What's the reaction between Hydro and Hydro, Electro, and Dendro? That would be Hyperbloom. Yes, because Hydro and Dendro make the seed, the bloom seed, and then Electro does Hyperbloom. Risley main? I'm not a Risley main, as I was saying before. I just have a ton of characters that are built here. Since we got some new people, I'll show you. For example, Risley's fully built, so I have this team set up for him, which is a plunge Risley. But honestly, you can switch out Shen Yun for any other Anemo character, or maybe Jean. I used to run in with Jean before Shen Yun came out. For tomorrow, I want to do some work before bed. Oh, don't worry about it. I very much appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Good luck on your work doing. But yeah, I have this Risley built up. He's like my only cryo character. Not really. I have Ganyu. But he's really the only cryo character that I use. Okay, let me rephrase it properly. Risley. My Risley team is my only freeze team. There you go. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what I was trying to say, and I couldn't say it because I was confusing. I had a brain fart. My Risley team is my only freeze team because I have other cryo characters, but they're Eula, for example, and Eula is not a cryo character. She does physical damage. I have Ganyu, but my Ganyu is built for melt, not for freeze. So I don't have a freeze Ganyu. I don't have Ayaka. So when Risley came out, I was like, dude, I really like how Risley plays. Like I had seen videos of him. I had seen his kit, and I was like, dude, he looks so cool. I want to get him. And so I got him. And I don't regret it at all because he's really fun to play, and after years of playing, it finally gave me my freeze team. I don't have any other freeze characters. In fact, I'm very grateful, specifically because if you go to the theater lobby to check my Imaginarium theater performance last rotation, which was a few days ago, honestly. It was mostly Hydro, Cryo, and Anemo characters. And I could only get as far as I did. Oh, Hydro, Cryo, and Electro. I could only get as far as I did because Risley carried me for the end. Because if I didn't have Risley, the last fight would have been so terrible. Because the last fight was the Swami, and that Swami sucks. It sucks if you don't have a way to freeze him. So I was very lucky that I still had Risley hanging out there. But yeah, Hyperbloom Baiju was one of my main strategies when I used to play. Hyperbloom Baiju is a really good team. Yes. In fact, I have Baiju's weapon, and I'm not against getting Baiju. It's just that kind of like how it happens with Venti every time he rolls around. I never have a good team for it. I never. Well, it's not that. I never have enough funds because I save up a lot. I only have 2 5-stars. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll eventually get more if you keep playing. The reason why I have these many characters is because I'm a launch day player. I've been playing since day one, literally. I almost never stopped playing. The most I stopped playing, I think, was like a week or something. But yeah. Like, if you keep playing the game, eventually you'll get to my position. Because look at this. I've played enough that I can save up 30k like nothing. Because I have enough characters that I don't need to pull anybody else. I only pull for the characters I like. Does I have loads, but my account got hacked? Oh. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I'm sure you could talk with like... Well, it's been a while probably since that happened, right? Because I'm pretty sure, like... What is it? Customer service from Hoyo can help with those kinds of things. But yeah, it still sucks that it happened. I'm building my new account. Well, if you're enjoying that, that's good. What matters is that you're enjoying yourself. It can be fun to build up a new account. That I will agree. I don't want to do it anymore. It's probably the reason why, like, oh my god, Zany, that's a raid. See, now that's a raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. My name is Lance, and we're playing Genshin at the moment. Jelly time, jelly time. Here, let me give you a quick shout out before I forget. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful stream. And if you gotta go and do some stretching and some stuff post stream, I completely understand. I very much appreciate you dropping your community off with me. What were you doing on stream? Were you doing some art? Were you playing some games? I am curious. Tell me, tell me. I hope you have a good stream. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, y'all. Thank you so much for the raid once again. Jelly time, yes. Welcome on in. Who's doing art? Ooh. I definitely want to check that out later. Because I like Zany's art. Zany is great. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, it's New Zakaria. There you go. I assume that's the one you mean, right? Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I was just yapping about my Genshin characters. They be drawing the goobies. Zany is really good at drawing the goobas. Yes. Can confirm Zany has drawn me as a goobas, and I really liked it. I still use it as my profile picture on Twitter. I think I put it on Twitter and on Blue Sky. But yeah. Yeah. We love art here. We love art, even though I myself can't do it. My version of art is music. My version of art is I make music. I'm not good at the visual kinds of arts. Which is why I have a very heavy appreciation of those that can do it. Because, oh god, I can't. Yes, hearts all around for artists. Yes. What was I doing, by the way? At this point, I'm just running around. We finished the quest. We finished a bit of a long quest. It wasn't long. In fact, it was shorter than I thought it was going to be. And I got distracted. Because I figured out, I realized that this character over here didn't have all his he didn't have his weapon leveled. So I went on to that. We were also talking about other characters. We were yapping. Truth is, we were yapping. We finished what we were meant to do during the rest of stream. And since that happened, we've been just yapping. It's like 8 p.m. too. I might not stay for too long anyways. We can keep going just because I don't want to end now that we got a little bit of a raid going on. But in terms of what is it? Of objectives for stream, we've completed them. You introduced throwing objects at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. Throwing roses a bit too violent, but that's like the fun part of it, right? Ain't that fun? I have one redeem that people could throw cheese at me. I want to make more. I want to find out a way to do more. When it comes to shut up, Risley. I wanna come up with more throwing redeems. I wanna come up with more throwing redeems, but because I don't have, you know, what is it? The Twitch integrated throwing system. Because I'm not a VTuber using VTube Studio. I'm using VTube Mini because I'm a gift tuber, if you will. Someone already got the rare 1% miss. Wait, you can do misses? Wait, that's great. Oh, wait, no, you've given me an idea too. Oh my god. You've given me an idea. I need to write things down. Hold on a second. You've given me an idea, Zany. Because I think you can. I do think I know how to do it. I have to think. When it comes to redeems, I have to think a bit differently than other VTubers, I think, or other streamers. Because you can do Twitch integrated throwing system with PNGs. Yes, I have seen, but it is a bit awkward still. I have seen that you can do that. But I'm not a fan of how you do it, you know? I'm not a fan of how you do it. But I have my own methods of there we go. Here's my little page with my stream ideas. Not stream ideas, but like redeem ideas. I need to write these down before I forget. And I'm actually like physically writing things down. I whipped up an actual notebook. So give me 1 second. I gotta write this down because you've given me an idea of throw something at me. Here. Throw something at me with random chances. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a chance of missing. It could be a chance of something else happening. And I have an idea of how to achieve that through my methods. Because I use StreamerBot, you know? I use StreamerBot to do my redeems. And that I think gives me more power. Because I could make things with OBS filters and OBS sources. And if I implement a kind of system that can let me do like chances of things happening, that'd be great. I do think you can also do that through Twitch itself, but I'm not entirely sure. I may be overthinking things because probably Twitch integrated throwing system actually handles a lot of that kind of stuff already on its own. But because I'm stubborn, I want to learn to do silly stuff with StreamerBot. Because I like StreamerBot. And I want to take advantage of it. I felt really proud when I figured out how to make it so that certain redeems trigger on different parts of the screen, regardless of in which scene I'm in. Like I have a couple of redeems that throw things at me. Do things to me. But they're all like dependent on which part of the screen they happen. And because I have that problem, I had to come up with a system or with a way. I had to come up with a way for those redeems to always target my model or where my model is placed, regardless of which scene I'm in. And I figured out a way to do that through StreamerBot. With a little bit of, it just takes a little bit of programming knowledge because you have to put the things in an if block, in an if statement. Essentially, it just checks, okay, this got redeemed. If the scene that you're in is the game scene, then trigger the source that has the video of the stuff happening in that scene. And if the scene is the chatting screen, then trigger the source that has the video playing in that other scene. It's big brain. It's kind of big brain. It's probably not. But I think it's because I overcomplicated myself. I'm pretty sure there's simpler ways to work these things out. But I was really proud of it of myself when I figured out how to do it. So yeah, and I definitely want to do more things around that. I forgot what I was talking about before we started talking about redeems, because I got into a tangent. This is a thing that happens a lot with me, okay? This is a thing that happens a lot with me. I get distracted by one topic, and then we start talking about that topic, and then I never go back to what original topic I was discussing in the first place. What's your quest? I know that I wanted to talk to you for a while because I remember you being here, and I was unaware of you before. What is it? Passion pack with a package with you too? What is the package? I saw it this time, but when people raid me, it showers me in jellyfish raves. Oh my god, that's so good. Swim around on the bottom of the screen. That's so good. That's so great. It reminds me of, Yomi. You know Yomi Quinley? Yomi Quinley has the raid alert where a bunch of Morphes like literally come in from the left of the screen and literally like take her away. That reminds me of that. It's so great. I wish I could do something like that for my raids, but I don't have the knowledge for that yet. Well, I might have the knowledge, yes, because you could probably do it through StreamerBot. I don't have the resources for it. You know? Because if any, what makes Yomi's redeem, well, not redeem, what makes Yomi's alert so fun is that it's an animation of a bunch of like little goblins taking her away. And I have an idea as to how she actually gets it to work. But she also has that custom animation of the little guys carrying her. I don't have any animation like that, and I couldn't make it myself, yeah. So yeah. Twitch integrated throw system makes it very easy. Yes, and I like to do things the hard way sometimes. But also it allows me to flex my programming muscles. Sometimes I want to do that. Where were we? Right, this guy was delivering a package. Saving money, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's also true, but I don't mind getting the money. I don't mind paying for it. In fact, I need to buy another piece of software that will allow me to do something I want to do for stream. I think it's a BTS Pog. Or TTS Pog? I don't remember the name of it. It's the thing that gives you a little talking mascot. Basically, Yomi also uses it. If you can't tell, I'm really inspired by Yomi when it comes to like channel point redeems and that kind of stuff. Normal caravans haven't been up and running for a while. The center didn't leave the name of the backers, but judging by the signature, it seems to be from Fontaine. Yeah, I do. What is this, though? It's good to have inspiration. Hell yeah. In fact, you've given me inspiration because I didn't think of doing redeems with random chances until now. So thank you for that. I know you probably didn't invent those things, but it is the one thing that has made me realize, oh wait, I could probably do something like that too. But I have to figure out what I wanted to pay though. Because now that I think about it, it has to be something specific. Maybe I do have to do it with Twitch integrated throwing system. Ah, shoot. Well, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. If I can only do it through Twitch integrated throwing system, I'll do it then. It's fine. Because it's still going to have the same issue. My model won't move around. I have to specifically lock Twitch integrating, because with BNGs, I think the way it works is that you have to like select the area where you want things to be thrown at in Twitch integrated throw system. So when I move around in different scenes, then it changes. Those redeems become useless because they'll be thrown to one specific area where I'm not in, which is the problem that I had before with my redeems. But since I have a solution to that, I don't think there's a way to solve it through Twitch integrated throwing system. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Again, it's something I need to look into. What is it? Aww! I remember this picture. This is when we left Fontaine. One of the streets says that they hold a very special pilgrimage this time. I'd love to have applied for a foreign press pass to come over and give you this photo too, but the speaker's chamber rejected the Steambird's application because the pilgrimage was just that special. Might up getting Catherine and the Adventurers Guild to pass it on to you. With any luck, you'll receive it in time, and it wouldn't hurt you to drop by Fontaine. Ah, it's a Charlotte letter. Oh, that's cute. Hasn't been that long. Oh, that's cute. It was literally just a quest to give you that picture. Oh, that's awesome. I forgot that we had that. Yeah, that was literally the ending to, well, not the ending. It was literally the beginning to the Nadlin quest. Because they always do that. I don't know if always. I don't know if they did it always, but they did it in I know they did it in Sumeru. There was like a little scene where you said goodbye to some of your friends from Sumeru before you headed off to Fontaine. And for Nadland, they did the same. They did a little bit of a cutscene where you said goodbye to some of your friends from Fontaine. It was sweet. It's sweet. I wonder if they'll do the same. I wonder what the transition will be from Nadland to Snezhnaya or Nordcry. This is the thing that I've been thinking about. Ever since they started talking about Nordcry, I had the sneaking suspicion that we weren't really gonna go directly to Snezhnaya first, and instead we're gonna go to Nordcry. Originally, my theory was that Notcry was going to be an area similar to the Chasm or to Enkanomiya, which is an extension of the map that comes out shortly before the new nation. That isn't directly related to the current nation that the game is set in, but is somewhat related. You know? Think Dragon Spine, Chasm, Enkanomiya. They're directly related to the main nations of the game, yes, but they aren't, you know, main areas, if you will. They're like big side quests, basically. And they always come out a little bit before the new nation comes out. So I had a thought that Notcry was going to be that to Natlan. But that doesn't seem to be the case. What they seem to be doing is that the Marijivari, the desert that's been mentioned since literally 1.0, is going to be the extra area that they add before we move on to the next nation. Meaning that it seems very clear that we're not going to Snezhnaya directly, but rather we're taking a little bit of a detour till... We're taking a little bit of a detour and going to Notcry first because something seems to be going on. And the latest web event that they did revealed that there's a lot of factions that seem to be converging into Notcry. The Fatui are there doing some shenanigans. There's apparently treasure hoarder activity because they were apparently founded in Notcry. The Knights of Favonius ended their expedition there. Well, not ended. They sent back most of their team, and only Varka and some soldiers stayed behind in Notcry. The Hexen Circle also seems to be on the move because they expect something huge to happen there. They are doing a lot of build-up to whatever the hell is going to happen at Notcry. And that is very interesting. Because after Natlan, the only thing that's left is literally the Tsarisa to somehow get one last Gnosis, which is Mavuika's Gnosis. Mavuika's Gnosis is still with her. That hasn't been resolved yet. So who knows what the heck is happening? It's not that because if Mavuika, if the Tsaritsa gets the last Gnosis, she can put her plan up to effect, right? She could start doing it. She could just literally say, okay, we got all the Gnosis. This is everything we need. We go fight against Celestia now. But that hasn't happened yet, and I think that's on purpose. I think they're gonna delay the Tsaritsa getting all the Gnosis, because that's probably gonna be the main focus of all of all of the 6.0 patches, 6.x patches. I think my current theory with Notcry and Snezhnaya is that Notcry is gonna be the first half of Snezhnaya, the nation, because it's still part of Snezhnaya. It's just independent. And then the second half is going to be within Snezhnaya. And all of it is going to be one continuous story. I'm thinking that Hoyo's plan for this last act, or one of the last acts of the main story of Genshin, of this chapter at least, this Teyvat chapter, is to make a year-long story, sort of like how they're doing it with Amphorius. Because in Amphorius, in Star Rail, they already outlined it to be that. Right? They already outlined it to be a year-long story with a break in the middle that's going to go all the way from 3.0 to 3.8. I think they're going to do a similar thing with Snezhnaya in 6.x so throughout this year out to the halfway through next year, basically. So my thought is that we're going to get to Notcry. There's going to be main story in Notcry for like 2-3 patches maybe, then maybe a break in between, and then after that we go into main city of Snezhnaya, and then that is the conclusion to the arc. So basically 2 different arcs, if you will, like 2 different acts, 2 different parts to the main story of Snezhnaya, which is going to be longer than usual. That is my theory. I hope it's true because I'm down for long form storytelling like that. I am always one to let Hoyo cook. And this is the one time where I'm willing to let them cook even harder, because this is this is what they've been building up for years and years of this game. So I'm excited to see. Oh my god, I've been yapping forever. I completely forgot what I was going to do. I think I've been just yapping and just walking back and forth. Stop playing Genshin after exploring the Icy Mountain. That's Dragon Spine. That is early Genshin. That would be this area right here. This. But you see, that is my thinking, right? Because originally, when Genshin first came out, it was this part of Mondstadt and this part of Liyue, right? Something like that. That was the whole world map of Genshin. And shortly before the next nation, which was Inazuma, all the way down here, they released a big expansion to the map here in Dragonspine. You know? And so that was a little bit of a big exploration focused patch shortly before the next big nation was introduced. And so Inazuma was introduced with these islands first, and then they got another expansion with Watatsumi Island, and then some other expansions down here with Seidai and Tsurumi. And shortly before leaving to Sumeru, which was the next nation, before going here, they gave us what the fuck is this? Oh, you can teleport here. Oh. I forgot that, yeah. But shortly before going to Sumeru, actually, it's a couple of things, actually. Enkanomiya happened before Sumeru, now that I remember, which was an area tangentially related to parts of Inazuma. And also, the chasm happened before Sumeru. And the chasm is literally the way you get to Sumeru. And then Sumeru had its own thing. The desert got expanded and all that. Actually, that was it. There was just... Oh, no, we also got this. No, this is Fontaine. What am I saying? This is a big expansion in Fontaine. Sumeru mostly got desert expansions, actually, now that I remember. I like Dragonspine. Reminds me of my space boy Damus. I think there was a character named Damus, actually. Hold on. Wait, where have I heard that name before? Isn't there a Deimos character in Genshin? No. I think I'm just thinking of My Day. Yeah, I think I'm just thinking of My Day and Star Rail. Because My Day's full name in Star Rail is My Damus. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. That's literally what it is. It's not a Genshin thing. It's almost a Genshin thing. Not really almost a Genshin thing. It's a Hoyo thing. But yeah, they always release a big area that is somewhat related to the current nation. And apparently the one that's coming out soon-ish is going to be the Margivari, which is cool because the Margivari is something that's been mentioned since the beginning. It's where Bennett was found. Like, friggin', we can go back and check his stories, actually. Bennett, this guy here. The leader of the Benny's adventure team, and the only member. the unlucky guy, the unlucky boy. His story literally begins in... Where is it? Where does it say? A predicament that had all but swallowed an old adventurer. The scorching flames scalded his skin, the deafening thunder almost ruptured his eardrums, and the hollering winds threatened to rip his soul from him. At the end of this hellish journey was a baby. The old adventurer thought that he was the first living thing to pass through this arduous ordeal. How could he explain which lay before him? But yeah, that is basically describing the Margivari, which is a mysterious area of the world of Teyvat that not everybody knows what it is. It is dangerous, and not many people have made it through. And this guy, this guy was literally found there. No one knows how he's alive, and no one knows why he was in the Margivari as a baby, but that's where he was. So people have been excited about the Margivari for a long time. Love Bennett, giving him head pats. Hell yeah, Bennett is great. Bennett is great. Not only because he's one of the strongest characters in the game, literally, and still is, even after 4 or 5 years of the game. I just think he's a fun character. I think he's great. I love the guy. My version of Damus is a little dude with a giant cloak that looks like a sea bunny. Ooh. The God of the Unknown. I love that concept. There's something so awesome about being the God of the Unknown. that I don't know how to describe it, but there's something so awesome about that. Like, it gives me the vibe that he would be incomprehensible to humans. If he's the god of the unknown, is because he's the god of something that normal mortals cannot even begin to comprehend. I love that. I don't know if that's the vibe that you were going for, but I love that title. I can keep yapping for a while, but my voice is starting to go sore. What can I do? Can I do a little bit of something before we finish things? I'm definitely not gonna start the event or anything like that. That's gonna take forever. But like, what do you need? Oh, well. Okay, hold on. Here, let me... Hold on. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Oh, but we need this thing anyways. I'm not gonna fight that fucker. Nah, forget it. What is the thing that Varesa needs? Varesa's closer. Okay, let's go get this thing then. He literally gets more powerful the more he knows. He eventually snowballs into knowing stuff humans can't comprehend, but still teaches them, causing huge jumps in knowledge of the community he oversees. That's awesome. That sounds like a character that would eventually become a very powerful being. I wish I had like a big repertoire of OCs that lived in a universe created by me. But alas, I am not that creative. I was never I was never super into creating characters by myself, but I always liked the idea of making a story, you know? I think it has to do with the fact that I'm interested in game development. And I'm like inspired by games like Undertale or Cave Story that were made by like one guy or one guy with a very small team. And I'd love to be able to do something like that. But in the case of Undertale, for example, it would require me to, you know, helm the story as well. So it's not as easy as it seems. Okay, buddy. Let's do this. You and me. You're not leaving me this time. No, you're not. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck? Okay, you left me. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there you are. Come here, you son of a bitch. Wait, what the? Story of Undertale? Yeah, talking about Undertale. I mean, Deltarune got announced today, didn't it? Oh, hey, look at this. What's the thing here? But yeah, I'd love to make something like that one day. Yes, and then the rest of Space Gods wiped his memory because they were becoming scared of what he was becoming and creating. Damn. That does sound really cool. That does sound really cool. One thing I've always been curious, and this is coming from someone that that once again hasn't never made, you know, an assortment of OCs and stuff and that kind of stuff. What do you do with them? Do you just like create OCs in like a universe that is of your creation? Then you just keep them there just because? Or do you have plans for it? Because like I keep saying, like in my case, for example, if I were to do something like that, it's because I would eventually want to put all that into a game or something like that. Do you see a piece of content somewhere where you would use your OCs, whether it's a video game? I know that that's how OCs work, but I'm curious to know if I'm the only one that would like make all of those things with the intent of eventually one day putting them in like one specific place, you know? Because I don't know, because I know like other people that do OCs, like for example, I know Atlas Anarchy, the VTuber whose model is all like paper. I know that she has a ton of OCs as well, and she has a really well crafted world around them. But I don't know if she has like the intention of using them in some other capacity that isn't just, these are my OCs. I create them, imagine stuff with them, or use them to interact with people. I want to make a comic / story with Damus. Oh, see, that's more like that's more my style, right? Like I would start creating worlds in my head and characters in my head that I would eventually want to put down in some sort of universe, in some sort of publication of sorts, whether it's a video game, a short story, or anything like that. See, that's what I would do. And that's not me, you know, criticizing the way other people with OCs do things. It's just I'm curious about how they think about it, you know? It's only stuff for me to world build for D&D stuff in the future. That also makes a ton of sense. That also does make a ton of sense, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, in a way, D&D is really just a way to actually use your OCs in a game, in a sense, right? Ain't that the case? The difference being is that I guess you're not creating the setting for your OC if you want to use them for D&D, but you absolutely can. You can probably make like a unique universe, a world for OCs to live in, and eventually like craft a TTRPG campaign using them. Come on, here. Okay, there we go. Then again, it is you could do D&D, or you could do another TTRPG system that allows for more creativity and like the way the world is built around, you know? Kind of like how Dimension 20, you know, Dimension 20. Well, Dimension 20 has that situation where they have seasons where they don't necessarily play D&D, but rather they play other TTRPG games that allow them a little bit more freedom when hi, buddy. A little bit more freedom when it comes to the rules and the flexibility of the world, you know? City of Mist matches my character creation a lot. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of City of Mist. Is it a TTRPG? That does sound interesting. I think the only ones that I'm aware of that aren't D&D are Kids and Bikes and Kids on Brooms, which are essentially the same thing, right? But with different settings and stuff. I consider using Damus for my VTuber. I realize I cannot be as monotonous. That would be awkward for a VTuber, wouldn't it, huh? I can see that happening. God damn it, die. Jesus, you're annoying. That would be a bit awkward for a VTuber to be like super monotone and stuff like that. It feels like eventually you would get sick of speaking in a monotone voice, and also the viewers will potentially get sick of a monotone voice as well. It's a TBRG. We're talking about TCG is basically superheroes. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I don't have that key. God dang it. I like that. I like superheroes. I'm a Marvel fanboy. What can I say? Well, I'm not really a Marvel fanboy. I am a simple man. I like superhero stuff, okay? But I will admit that I haven't been into the latest stuff that Marvel has done. Wait, are they really down there? I don't want to switch to Varesa just to break those things. Fine, okay, I'll switch to it. Where are you? Okay, there you go. No, you don't. Break him. Why? No. God dang it. This is it? Is that the last one? That was the last one. Okay. Yeah, I'm always interested. In fact, I was never into TTRPGs because I am not good at roleplay. But I did have fun, like the one campaign I ever did with some friends. So I think the key is that it has to be a system that I can get familiar with quickly. And I have to play with a group of people that I like playing with. I can't just jump into a random group and expect to have fun, you know? Which I think is true for any TTRPG experience, honestly, right? The one campaign that I played actually wasn't D&D. I played a campaign in Vampire the Masquerade. I made myself a very cocky vampire. A very cocky vampire who was like a celebrity, I think. I think it was like a celebrity that didn't understand the rules of how being a vampire in society and like the Vampire Masquerade Society, you know? I don't know. It was a weird thing. I believe he was a Toreador, I think they're called. The ones that are like all bohemian and stuff. Yeah, that was me. What the hell? You're not a local legend, are you? No, you're not. You just have a special friggin' health bar. Also have to have a friend you can use to explain things. Yes. In my case, it was our DM. Our DM was walking me through most of what I needed to do and how to roleplay and stuff. It was fun. That campaign got completely derailed because one of my other friends had a fun idea that completely ruined the DM's plans. But we had fun during it, at least. But it got derailed so much that the DM who was like handling the story did have no idea. He had no idea how to like turn back the story from that point. What is this thing? You encounter a soldier wanderer dressed in such a attire, be sure to keep your distance. Huh? Haka. Yeah, I believe what we did was pull the full Henderson. I believe that's the naming for it. How does one get all the way up there? I have a way. It's probably not the intended way. They probably want me to use the Tatankasaurus that's right there. But I'm gonna do it with Mavuika. See if I can. Oh, there's ramps and everything. Look at that. Oh yeah, they absolutely want me to use. Okay, fine. I only really played D&D. It's hard for me to learn new rules because I struggle reading and listening. Ah, I see. That's me as well. That's me with any TTRPG system, really. It's why I like Kits on Brooms and Kits on Bikes, which the Dimension 20 crew used for many of its seasons. Grab it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I go too out of control and I don't know how to like steer when I'm jumping in midair like that. But I have found the rules for Kits on Bikes and Kits on Brooms to be simple because it's supposed to be simple. They're supposed to be like... They're supposed to be rules light games, which allows you to focus less in the game mechanics and more in the... Whoops, I don't want to trigger any fights with this team, which sucks. I'm gonna go get the chest. It allows you to focus less in the... God damn it. In the game mechanics and more in the story you want to tell. So it's like for mostly story-driven campaigns that give the DM and the players a lot of freedom to develop how they want it, you know? I am terrible at this. I don't know how they work. Hold on. Hold on. That's not how they do it. That's not how you do it. Do we seriously just... No, that's also not how you do it. I am terrible at this. I still haven't figured out how to do it. That's how you do it. Wait, what? Oh, hi everybody. That was all I needed to do. Just ruffle my hair. A friend was gonna run Kits on Bikes in a horror setting. Was gonna play the cool babysitter. Was gonna see us the slot. Yeah. That's actually the idea of it, right? Because I think it's Kits on Brooms because it was supposed to be like sort of inspired by Harry Potter and that kind of story, you know? Oh, I forgot that I'm not using the Mavuika team. In fact, I am using some other team. Yeah, so like the inspiration for the rule book, if you will, is those kinds of classic movies like Goonies. Well, Kids on Bikes is like more Goonies and that kind of stuff, and Kids on Brooms is supposed to be more Harry Potter and stuff, more magic fantasy oriented. But like the way the D20 crew, the Dimension 20 crew, like used the systems, they completely twisted the setting and just applied them to their own original worlds. Like Mentopolis uses a version of the Kids on Bikes system. And what's the other one I watched? Never Stop Blowing Up uses a completely homebrew system. But they like took some inspiration from Kids on Bikes to make it as well. The Never Stop Blowing Up system is really fun too. It's like tailor-made. It's tailor-made to be like a love letter to 80s action movies. They published it. They published the whole thing for free, by the way. You can like literally get the rules in like a 2-page PDF or something for free. It's super fun. And the season where they used it is also super fun. It's ridiculous, and I love it. Love it a lot. Wait, I'm gonna do one thing. How many of the things did I get? Probably not enough to level Varesa up again, right? Oh, exactly enough to level her up. Can I craft these? I can craft 3. Ah. That's not fun. Well, I won't be able to level her up now then. Okay, that's fine. My character also has a crippled leg, so he very much needed the kids to help him through remote textures thing. Oh, that is fun. Giving yourself a specific handicap to make the story more interesting. I like that. A TTRPG book of Epithet Erased. I didn't know there was going to be a TTRPG book of Epithet Erased. I've heard of Epithet Erased, but I've never seen it. I know Jellopocalypse because I've seen some of his other videos, like the... Was it with a pinch? No, Pinch of Salt is Scott Falco. So this is basically that's the series that Jellopocalypse does. Yeah, should watch it. I've heard it's good. I mean, I've seen that it has a lot of fans. But like, is it finished or something like that? Is it completed, or how does it work? Wait, whoa, holy shit! It's been since 2009. Damn. 7 episodes? Wow. I think last I heard of it, it literally only had 1 episode out. That's crazy. That's right, like this to Zelda one. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Prison of Plastics for there. It has like a finale. Oh wow, look at that. I guess it is a completed series in a sense, huh? It's goofy and fun and superhero coded. 2009 is the campaign, not the show. I mean, that's where I remember it coming out, actually. Regardless, yeah, I remember this coming out back then. To be fair, I haven't watched a lot of Jellopocalypse things. I happen to like catch some things sometimes because I don't know, I guess they become controversial sometimes. The last one I saw was the One Piece video that he made that I think a lot of people weren't very happy with, actually. Yeah, I remember this being controversial, yeah. It's just a lot more polished. Is it now? Maybe Huh. This is worth looking into. I'm curious now. Oh, hey, and speaking of Dimension 20, the latest season of Dimension 20 literally came out 30 minutes ago. It's played by a bunch of WWE superstars, and the theme of the season is also wrestling inspired. So there's something else to look forward to. Oh, that should be fun. Okay, then. I think I'm going to leave it here, y'all. think I'm gonna leave it here. My voice is getting tired of all the yapping I've been doing. I think I had an idea I wanted to put out there on Honkai Impact. I think I started speaking about... yeah, I absolutely started talking about an idea I had for Honkai Impact and how I can start streaming it. I haven't said it though. Here, I'll say it quickly because I think I mentioned it. I've had this idea of at some point, because I'm a very huge Honkai Impact fan and a bit of a nerd about it because I like the lore of it. I was thinking of one day doing a stream where I explain the entirety of the lore from memory. From memory. To catch people up to speed, because I don't know, I always found that as an interesting idea. It would also be a good test of my memory skills to see if I can like somehow remember the entire lore of Honkai Impact and be able to like to like clearly sum it up as much as possible. I kind of want to do that, and if it becomes successful, that could be the way that I myself can become a bit of a Honkai Impact streamer as well, because I really like Honkai Impact and I like playing it a lot. And the story, I think, is really good, and especially right now, it's gotten to a really good point of the story. So it'd be awesome if I could have like the same way that my reactions to the Genshin story are live and my reactions to the Star Rail story are live. I could do the same for Honkai Impact. And honestly, Honkai Impact, the content creation sphere in Honkai Impact isn't huge. Like, not a lot of people stream it. Honestly, the only one I know of is Nor and maybe Minaoyama. So it feels like a fun community to just like, join, but I can't say I am part of it because I never stream it. I've streamed it once and I would love to stream it more, maybe. That's good. I'm glad that you're interested. I might do it at some point, yes. I have to plan it out a bit more, though. Was there between Welt and Third World Welt? There is no difference between any Welt because there's only one Welt. Literally, the Honkai Impact Third Welt is the same as the Star Rail Welt. I feel like this is the one piece of Honkai Impact lore that everybody should know at this point if they play Star Rail. That Welt from Honkai Star Rail is literally the same Welt from Honkai Impact who switched worlds. Like, there's a point in the story of Honkai Impact 3rd where Welt travels to the world of Honkai Star Rail, which is not really a world, it's more of a connected... It gets confusing, it gets complicated, and I assure you it makes sense. I assure you it makes sense. It to some extent. There are parts of this that we don't know. We don't know exactly how Weld made it from Honkai Impact 3rd's Earth to the star system in Star Rail. We don't know. We don't know that bit, but we do know that he went. We do know that he made the jump. We do know that much. But that's about it. I'll gladly yap about Honkai Impact 3rd as much as possible, but I think right now I need to stop before I get too into it, and then my voice dies even more. Oh god, I needed to... Yeah, I've been yapping too much. I need to go get water. I need to go get some rest. Let me see, do I want to raid anybody? Let me go to this scene real quick. We can just do that as I close the game. Rest your voice a bit. Yeah, I do need it. I do need it. It's getting a bit rough. Ooh, do we want to raid anybody? Maybe. Who do we want to raid? I think last time we raided Nor, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to raid Nor again. Remember Wire streaming? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. I'm seeing if there's any other options. Well, there's obviously a lot of options, yes. Wait, it's Wire's anniversary? It says here Wire has the streamer anniversary event. Wait, that's fun. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It says streamerversary here. I didn't know that this was a thing. I mean, I know that people do the affiliate anniversary thing, but is today literally the day that Wire started streaming? If so, let's go say hi to Wire then. Streamerversary. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Ooh. Oh, it is the affiliate anniversary. Okay, okay. It's their affiliate anniversary. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense then. Okay, let's go say hi to Wire then. Wire is playing Abiotic Factor with Amber and Xenofox, which I don't think I know Xenofox actually. I know Amber, of course, but I don't think I have had the pleasure to know Xenofox. Let's go say hi and say congratulations on the streamerversary, which I guess I didn't know that was a thing that you could call it. I very much appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been fun. I'll be seeing you on Friday for more Cobblemon, actually, because there's stuff to do in Cobblemon. We need to do the adventure map because I'm curious about that shit. And I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.